Hello, hello. Good to be back. How are y'all doing? I am fiddling with some things to make sure the audio is right again. I think the voice could be up a little bit more, and let's put that on mono. There we go. Oh, that boost is a whole lot better, I think. Hi there, Muddy Sid. Nice to have you in here. How are you doing? Good to be back. Good Sunday. Hey there, Venom. How are you? Nice to have you in here. So, I just discovered one reason why this microphone was a little bit quiet for my tastes and the things it needs to do. It was on stereo. But there's no sense on having a microphone on stereo sound. It's a voice. It can be on mono. That's just fine. There we go. That is even, in fact, a little bit too loud. Vane is still doing some dishes and then starting on dinner. Ooh, nice. I just quickly had some dinner. I made myself some nice burrito. But instead of using beef, I made some chicken mince. Chicken mince? Game, thank you. I made some chicken mince, spiced it up nice and combine that with some cheddar, some bean paste, iceberg, lettuce, and just a dab of sour cream. Ah, so good. So unhealthy, but so good. You have a 1 week holiday, Mighty Sid? Ah, nice. Nice. It's nothing like a little bit of a break from work, isn't there? I didn't want to do it earlier, but fell asleep on the couch. Guess you need a rest. Oh yeah, if you're that tired, then yeah, no kidding. So, in the meantime, there we go. Let me continue the journey. In the meantime, since last time, what I did is I did load it up earlier today to let's get the sound up a little bit. Hello, there we go. Have a look at April's diary. April's diary is from April 14th, 2209, and describes everything from her just turning 18 on April 14th, and April 22nd, so in May, we're in July now. So it's just a few months after her 18th birthday that all of this starts happening. And I think up until, where is it, the balance, yeah, to Zach. I think, let's see, still Friday. Yeah, everything on Friday. Friday, July 28th is when the game starts. All of this, May 25th, is just, before. And then Friday, July 28th is when the game starts. Here's an interesting little tidbit I learned in the diary. She ran out. She turned 18, packed her bags, got $2,000, and moved over to Newport. And left everybody. She didn't tell her parents, she didn't tell her family, she didn't tell her friends. She left one note. She just left a note on the table saying, "See you guys," and was off to here. So that's pretty cool. So Vane's saying, for your information, just for the sake of pixel hunting and you being here, there's something you can pick up in this hallway. Oh, well, that's good. That could save us some frustration walking back and forth. Let's have a hunt for that. Thanks. So, anything after that, that Friday, just describes basically where we are and what we've been doing, and what she thinks about it, including letting us know that we need to go to Hope Street to talk to Raoul at the cathedral, so that we can find Warren Hughes, which is the person we're supposed to be. I'm not quite sure why I need to find Warren Hughes. I knew Raoul. But yeah, basically we need to find out what the Vanguard's doing here, how they're doing it, where they're doing it, and so on. So, we can pick up something here, says Venom. So let's have a quick look.
It's a fact, as in FACT, Free Access Terminal. No, I don't think I'd appreciate the FUB barging in on me right now.
I like that so much. Plant? We can pick up a plant? Really?
organic plastic. It
Oh.
grows, and it converts
that's
carbon
cool.
dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind. Convenient, but disturbing.
That is actually very convenient. Converts carbon dioxide into oxygen. That is, I think, something we'll need to keep in mind.
It's a leaf of organic plastic. It grows, it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, but it doesn't need water or sun. No nourishment of any kind, actually. Convenient, but disturbing.
Convenient. Jerk Zach.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
Lady, it's easy to avoid. Just stop offering to date him. So it's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. Let's, Did you hear that? That sounded like something coming by outside. There it was again. That was strange. I'm very interested in going into Hope Street. What's going on there? I mean, that is a very lewd way of,
Just a wooden bench.
That is a very lewd thing. I want to see what's going on there. Come on, April. Run! Totally not awkward. Also, the color change between these characters. But yeah, this is, isn't that a cop? So is she a prostitute? Is she getting arrested right now? Okay, rather than go directly to the subway, let's go to the cafe and see if we can talk to, Charlie a little bit. Just while we're here. The Fringe Club, there we go.
I hate to say it, but I don't have time to talk to Charlie right now.
Oh, well, alright then. Oh, I know you, I know, what you mean, Vaden. It is quite nice to explore this world again. I was thinking earlier today how nice it is that the game is actually relatively easy puzzle-wise. I haven't really been stuck. Now, of course, I've had you guys here to help me out with some of these things, to give me a little bit of a hint in the right direction, but at the same time, it hasn't had that moon logic that you sometimes have in older point-and-clicks where it's just, you're stuck because it makes no damn sense. In this case, it was all like, oh, I see. I'd have to go over here, so I'd need to find a way to get around this problem. Oh, okay. There we go. Wonder how far you get today? You played a bit this morning, got stuck. Oh, okay. Well, let's be interesting. You know you completed the game before, but I wonder if I'll get here today. Oh, okay.
This screen really is ubiquitous. There's no escape anywhere.
Just circle, radio power, East Venice. Oh, Hope Street. There we go. I've been going pretty steadily so far. Yeah, I think so. I mean, there haven't been real points where... Okay, what's going on here? There haven't been real points where I've gotten so stuck that I just had no idea what's going on.
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe. I think he's in trouble. She's gone.
Wow, this... No
87.
kidding. This is, this place is a bit of a hellhole. Cathedral. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing as well, what you ran into.
Pretty. And Considering the neighborhood, it's a miracle that it's still intact. Maybe it's bulletproof stained glass designed for inner-city cathedrals.
Aw. Quite like
I
organ
wonder
music,
how they
actually.
light those candles. Do they have ladders? Or jetpacks? That's a funky idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a whole new dimension to evening services.
They have poles, usually, for those kinds of things. Large pole with a light on the end. So we can go to confessionals. Okay, let's go to confessionals. Oh, okay.
It's a priest.
Are you Raul? Hey, sure thing, wait
morning. I'm Father Raul.
Perfect.
You're not a Hope
Raul.
Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often. No.
Har har, maiden.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place. This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
Hi-oh.
Sorry to hear that, Father.
So am I. But we cope. We cope. How may I be of assistance?
Yeah, do people actually still go to church? I mean, is that a thing?
Do people still go to church?
Yes, some do. Some do. Religion is pretty resilient.
Some do.
Religion, sure. But there's so many new religions, and people tend to abandon the old ones, don't they?
They'll be back. The Voltex and the Manus of the world offer only a fleeting chance of material happiness.
Manus?
What they cannot offer is spiritual enlightenment.
So you're not worried about the competition?
Voltec. That name sounds
We have over
familiar.
2,000 years of experience and tradition to build on. I don't see us just rolling over on our backs and giving up. No.
That reminds me. A thing that I figured out in the diary. It is 2209. 2209. Now, they said about the Guardian that he was due to be replaced a little over 200 years ago. This game came out in 1999. 200 years ago, well, 200 years directly, 2009, so a little over, would probably be 1999. I.e., the day the game was released was, that year was the year the Guardian should have been replaced, which also would, be on 1,000 years. So again, suggesting that something along the lines of the origin of our counting system is, it's exactly on the millennium, something like that.
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter of fact, I do. The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Rough. Where does he live?
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere. But he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razor Blades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87.
Did you say conjugate
Be careful,
instead of
though.
congregate?
Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot, and they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
Okay, that is the dumbest thing around. I don't care how strong you are. Lady, there's no mention of you having ever taken any kind of extreme martial arts. You don't carry any weaponry, and you're about to go... You're already on the worst street in the city, by your own admission. There's gangs everywhere beating people up on the streets with metal poles. And you have nothing. No weapon, no defense, no security, no safety. And you're about to walk into gang territory. I don't think you'll be okay.
Thank you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
No thanks. Churches creep me out, and so do priests.
It's the confessional. It's been more than 2 years since my last confession, but
You're
No.
a Catholic?
I'm not in a mood to be counting beads right now, and with my list of, shortcomings, I'll be counting beads for a very long time. It's a baby angel. A cherub? He's got a red robe wrapped around his posterior, and he looks to be in a hurry. I can't remember reading about this particular incident in the Bible. Maybe it was in the sequel? Nah.
The New
That came
Testament?
out only 5 years ago,
Wait,
and this
what?
wall painting looks a lot older than that.
They wrote a sequel to the Bible. Classy. Okay, so 87, that should be over here. Let's just, run single-handedly into gang territory. I'm sure we'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen to us?
It's a boy. He looks to be about 15 or so.
Hi, Warren.
Can I talk to you for a minute? You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
What's your name?
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
All right, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
Bets that's
What do you
Warren
mean?
Hughes.
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
That's what I just said.
I can take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't.
Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves really
Hey,
well.
Alex. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Please let me go. I'm not looking for trouble. No. No. We're more proactive than that. We're not the... Please let me go. No. Not looking for trouble. No. Don't threaten me.
Don't threaten me.
I ain't threatening you, girl. I'm just telling you how it is. You're in deep shit and you've only got yourself to blame.
So what do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
Warren, what a surprise.
After you?
Totally
I
didn't call it.
So you're Warren?
What? Like you didn't know?
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
Aye.
That's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
Do I look like any of those?
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before. So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't have.
Really?
They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going. But I don't know what it is, and...
Need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Great!
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself
What's
out at the
all
same
this
time.
pointing me hither
Fair
and
enough.
thither?
What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archives.
What?
Get me
Easy?
some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there.
How is that
Preferably
helping
alive.
me? Yeah, that is illegal. I'm gonna risk my life for personal favor. Look, I get it. No, forget it. That's illegal.
Forget it! That's illegal!
Damn, woman, is it? I had no idea. Listen, you won't just be doing me a favor. There's probably some information on the Vanguards, was it, in the archives.
How
And
would
that
you know?
information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you.
That is a big pile of nonsense. I kind of want to say no, it's too dangerous and see what the game does. I know that it's a quest, we should do it, but you know what? No, it's too dangerous. And I want to see how the game reacts.
No, it's too dangerous.
Whatever. It's your loss.
So it doesn't run away, and then I'm willing to bet if I talk to him
Hi,
again.
Warren?
Changed your mind?
Roadblocked. Okay, I'll do it.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R, the rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though, snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
That's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough.
Talk about
She can
slave
take care of
trade.
herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let them use her in the mines and factories out there.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Why on earth would she do that? How would she even be able to do that? She's a random person. You don't ask a random person, how about you break into police headquarters and hack into their system? You don't know whether they're even good at using computers or just any kind of infiltration. That is weird. Yep, Alex, I know what you mean. I much rather would have had the game, actually, just have April agree and let me do it in this way of, hey, this is the story, we just, we want to tell you a story and we have some puzzles in the meantime before you can hear the rest of the story. I'm okay with that. But this is a choice that I can't say no to, so it's not a choice. They just want me to press yes. At which point I think, don't have me press yes to that, just, let the character accept and it's fine.
Where's the police station?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down
Nobody
the
calls
block.
it Cop Street.
You can't miss it.
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
Okay. Can I use this
It's
elevator?
out of order. I think
Really?
I'll just take the stairs.
Doesn't look out of order. Fine. So, subway to west. Yeah, it's I understand the games need to offer some illusion of choice to, make you feel like you're doing things, although it needs to be limited just for technological reasons. Fair enough.
Another unfortunate victim.
that
of
was
the
very in your
Anglo-Pacific Wars
face.
of the 90s.
Anglo-Pacific Wars? I thought they were all the Anglo-Pacific Wars.
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Wait, what?
This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirt. Hey, is that a fur mitten? Ah, no, it's a dead rat. I'm not gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved.
Why?
Utterly pointless is this.
Yeah.
I'm starting to reek a little of odor crap, too.
What was that?
I do all my grocery shopping at T-Rex. Not that their food is particularly good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're pretty cool. Especially the one where they built an actual-sized robot dinosaur and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores. For real.
What?
I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
Ay, ay, ay.
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
That seems oddly specific.
It says Threadbare Lane,
MCW,
and
and
the
street
street
ID number is 3018. Threadbare Lane, MCW, 3018.
What? I got an automated garbage truck. They crisscross the town emptying containers and running people over.
So, I'm gonna have to get emptied into that thing, huh? Okay.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific...
Where are we? Where are we? Oh, wait, what? There, police station. Okay. It's possible you guessed your skills based on you tracking him down, mentioning the Vanguard, is it? Yeah, but that doesn't... Oh, okay.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives to an accident. That could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars
Is she dancing?
and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers.
She's doing the
Cause
robot?
of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. Whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment, it won't bring any of those bloodied, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan. Are we clear? How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
I hope she then realizes she's still live or something.
Mission 5.
This is... Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Yeah, I did just start the stream, little kitty. That is indeed the perfect time to ask for cuddles. Hi, cuddly kitty. Hi, cuddly kitty. Who believes he has no food, even though his food is right there, available to him. But the thing is, you never really have food until somebody's there cuddling you while you're eating food, right? You're okay, little kitty. You're doing fine. Hi, little kitty. Yes, you have a big tail. You have a super big tail. Yes, little kitty. Hi, little kitty. Go. You eat your food. You can do it, kitty. I believe in you. It's on its way. Good kitty. Good little buddy. There we go. He's found the food. And again, the vulgar language. I know, right, Mighty said, just live on Twitch. I should be banned for this.
Mission 5.
It's possible because you didn't know you're coming in this late. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's literally the case of all he knew about me was he's just a kid. I'm just walking in there going, yeah, this priest told me where you were. Hi.
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence. The color indicates that they're using military-grade lasers.
Yeah, no, it's too dangerous. It's a perfect opportunity to introduce a new storyline branch, one that actually rewards player choice. Yeah, that would be great.
If I'm not completely mistaken, and if I remember my tech classes correctly, that's an anti-gravity control unit. It looks fully intact.
That's strange if it's fully intact.
I can't pass through the fence without setting off the alarm, or worse, getting fried by that military-grade laser.
But yeah, that actually would be cool if you can tell them, like, no, that's too dangerous, and maybe if it's like a noir game, you'd have something like a voiceover going, I was stuck, I needed to rethink my
It's a police
steps
officer.
or
He's
whatever,
guarding the wreckage.
guiding you to a new opportunity, which would be nice.
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
Actually, there's a giant crash shell, like, right behind you. Oh, except for that crashed hovercraft, I love it. Except for that escaped convict. Really? Except for the crash hovercraft. You know what? I've decided she likes somebody in a suit.
Except for you, officer.
Eh? Me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see, except for the crashed
Except
hovercraft.
for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Really?
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
That seems very dangerous.
15 a week, ma'am.
What?
At the very least. In this city alone.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
That
Thanks
makes
for
no
ruining
sense.
my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Dude, do you need like a
Feeling
mint?
all right, officer?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
Got some hard candy for you. Okay. Moving along. Actually, you know what? Do you want a candy? No? I still have my flute from the other world. No, nothing. Not a fan of the arts. I still have a delivery list I need to finish. Fine. I'll just I'll see about moving on. So we have an anti-gravity control unit and a fence we'd need to get by. Yeah, I like the humor in the dialogue. I'm pretty cool with that.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance. Newport Police Department. It's a holographic sign.
Your boots seem kind of heavy, buddy.
Hey! How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Does seem to be in lockdown.
Pardon?
Wait, Hamlet?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Actually, Hamlet.
Good grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Oh, snap.
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
Are you an actor or cop?
Are you an actor or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture.
So you're not a cop
It's
right now?
called Mad Cop 2. I
Hi,
play
Kitty.
the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain je ne sais quoi flair that the original lacked.
Look, if you have the word, it's not je ne sais
more
quoi, buddy.
violence, more sex, less plot.
That's it.
Or more plot if it were an anime. So you're doing research?
So you're doing research for your next role.
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Really? So, Alex imagines seeing what you say, no, it's too dangerous. Your contact replies something like, good, so you've got some sense after all, and then come with me. Yeah, see, that would be cool, where if you say, okay, I'll do it, he's like, fine, idiot's gonna do it. You know, win-win for me. And then otherwise it leads you in a completely different direction. That would be nice. Different quests, different things to solve, different puzzles, that'd be nice. If anyone wanted to chime in on the warrant discussion, perhaps for him it was an easy way to get rid of you, to give you a task that will either get you killed or that will deliver great results. Sort of a win-win. If you accept the task because you just traveled to a parallel world, got a whole sense of reality, turn ups down, figured a current mission is great. Hi, kitty. Less tangible than this one errand. Yeah, maybe. Kitty? Hi, buddy. You wanna... Look, buddy, I'm gonna show the people that you exist, that I'm not insane. Can I turn the thing? I haven't... Oh no, I am being... Wait, this direction. There we go. See, I'm not insane. It's a kitty. It's a kitty. Indy? Oh, you're ignoring me pointedly. See, it's a kitty. Okay. I also messed up the monitor a little bit by doing that. So let's see if I can return this to a sense of normalcy. There we go. That works out for me. Hi, little kid. And now he wants attention. I swear to God, he understands what a camera is. Okay. Yeah, that Indy.
Why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Bollocks.
Maybe if you tried being a little less... rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Yeah, so how do I actually get
How
in,
do I
buddy?
get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
He's not an officer.
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
Yeah, how about you just let me through, buddy?
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
I like
doors
the,
aren't
the
working?
different accents he's going through.
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
This guy's a joke.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Ooh.
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
Mm-hmm.
That's more like it. How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does. Of course, you can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
Wait, what?
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
You are extremely annoying, good sir.
The doors are closed.
Okay. Yeah, see, I can get why they did it, though. It's, you know, it's fine. It's just a little ham-fisted. Now, I kind of already think he mentioned that we could get garbage in garbage out. Oddly specific, but okay.
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Damn. Dust.
So, you have dust problems. Is there anything I can do already to help you with dust?
Mission 5.
Don't have any ideas right now, but let's see if we can go back to the street and see if we can get in that trash that is to be picked up. Because we are to break into the police station for some unknown reason. I declare Warren's record with the skills we do not have. Come on, run. Why are you running that weirdly? There we go. And I can apparently enter, but let's see what that does. Are we already... Do these need to light up specifically?
This is going to be routine and a total waste of time. I mean, what's going to happen? The truck doesn't even pass by this container.
Yeah, that is a good question. Maybe I can move this roadblock.
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
Okay.
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
So is there a way for me to reprogram that thing and then have it block this so that the that thing passes by here? Where is that? I could edit it. Oh, and then I'd need to see what that street sign says. There we go. That's 0451.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Indeed, Uther. That would be nice. You know, I still need to I need to reread that story. And didn't they make a movie out of Fahrenheit 451? Reminds me, I also have the game Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy that I'd like to pray. I'd like to pray.
If I try entering the idea of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
Yeah, that was the idea. Perfect. That's blocking that street now. Which means I can now get in the container. The traffic thing will stop by and hopefully pick up the container with me in it. How are you doing, Uther? Doing okay? There we go. Sanitation. Go pick it up. Perfect. This seems highly risky.
Keep it close to yourself.
I have no idea whether there would be a compressor in the back of that thing. I could die.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting.
I
Not
hope...
to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
I hope people are gonna comment on her smell.
You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior. Tuvok?
Oh my... That is amazing.
Tuvok?
Does have little pointy ears and looks like Tuvok.
Tuvok? 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 You can usually tell a...
That is the weirdest call. Let's have a look around first. Indigo Prophecy's Crazy Pants? That's on
It's a
in a good way,
It's a sheet
or
of
in a
paper.
bad way. Let's grab that sheaf of paper.
It's some kind of requisition form or work order.
Okay.
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number
Bocamba again.
09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits.
Really?
It's a carbon copy of an old work order. The panel is closed.
Hi, kitty. Little cuddly kitty.
It's completely secure. I can't
Well,
open it.
that's the advantage, I think, of a point-and-click adventure. Cuddling a cat with one hand until he smacks you when he's had
Doors
enough.
are closed.
Huh, separate vid phones, huh? That's curious.
It's an old vid phone. Ancient technology. Visuals are so passé.
You have to use your hands? It's
This
like a
phone,
baby's toy.
099-12090.
I'm gonna have to use that, aren't I? Tuvok sitting next to Golden Cut. Haha!
Vid phone. The screen and camera are both out of order.
Oh, no worries, Alex. I can see you need focus. Painting individual strands of fur on a tiny wolf? I don't know if that sounds like way too much work or completely adorable.
It's a thin guy wearing red coveralls. He looks like a repairman.
Depends on your perspective. It starts out really well. It's generally interesting. Fahrenheit, that is. Then it goes balls to balls. Not so complete pant on hand crazy town. That sounds interesting enough.
Hiya!
Huh? You, an angel from heaven, come to take me away?
Really?
No point talking to old Georgie there. Ever since he overdosed on raptures, he ain't been right in the head. I don't ever let him hold the hammer no more either, I'll tell you that.
You can use the vid phone to call your mom? Oh. Oh. Let's use that. I do. Because, you know, in her diary, it's mentioned that she leaves everyone. The only one she feels bad about is her mom. You know, that's... She leaves everybody. She hates her dad. That's clear. Her family doesn't care that much about her friends. She's just dumping behind. But in her diary, it does say that she feels, like, sad for her mom.
I haven't spoken with Mom since I left, actually.
Thanks, Venom.
I should give her a ring.
Hello?
Hi, Mom? It's April. How are you?
Where are you, sweetheart?
In the city, Mom, you know that.
Why didn't you call? I've been worried sick about you, sweetheart.
Oh, I've
Didn't
been.
you get my letter?
Yes, and I can't say I understand why.
Well, that was the problem, wasn't it? You didn't understand.
Oh.
I don't think it was fair of you to be so hard on your father. You hurt him a lot, you know? And I'm not just talking about you pushing him down the stairs.
Wait, what?
And what about me? You don't think he hurt me? Were you
What?
so blind you didn't see that?
April, you know I can't take sides in this.
No. Of course not. Not you. Not ever. Anyway, is Dad doing okay? I mean, after the fall.
He broke his arm and he had to
Oh.
take some time off work. Money short because of that. We had to pull Danny out of school until next semester.
Holy crap.
You can't blame me for those things, Mom.
Yeah,
If
she
you
kind of
hadn't left
can.
like you did,
I'd probably be dead now, Mom. I couldn't take it anymore. Please, let's not argue about this now. I just wanted to hear your voice.
please come home, April. We still love you.
No. Thank you, but no. That's not gonna happen. Listen, I have to go. I'm in the middle of something. Take care, okay?
Okay, sweetheart. I love you.
Yeah, me too, Mom. Bye.
So this makes me think, like, was she being abused at home or something? Because apparently she pushed her father off the stairs. And not a little bit. He broke his arm. So that was a serious tumble he took. And she says, if I would have stayed home, I probably would have been dead. What's that, like,
Dad gave me
suicide?
this gold ring on my 16th birthday.
Or did he beat her? What? Let's go back to the diary here. April's diary, all the way at the start. So, happy birthday. etc. She's 18 now. I have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me. No future and a past I'd rather forget. And you know where I'm gonna go. Venice Academy of Visual Arts in Newport. This is wanting to go. Life is exciting. There we go. And of course, I'm scared that, quote, good old daddy, quote, will find out and force me to stay. Not that he can, but he'll certainly try. Be to start my own life, yada, yada, yada. Talking about the academy, yada, yada, wanted to get in. Haven't had the time. Yeah, okay. So 3 weeks, blah, blah, blah. Got straight A's. So withdrawn all my money from the bank, $21.90. Leave so much. Not like I can have. I'm leaving a letter for my family, but I'm not telling them where I'm going. 18 years under constant scrutiny is enough. Don't really want to carry all that crap with me into my new life. Etc. There we go. I kept all my drawings in a box on the floorboards so my dad wouldn't find them and berate me for wasting my time. Box, nostalgia, etc. So tonight I'm sneaking out of here at 4 a.m. to catch a train, and then it's on to the big city. At dinner tonight, I'll see Mom, Dad, Daniel, and Owen for the last time in a long while. I don't really care if I ever see Dad again, but I feel sorry for Mom. She doesn't seem to care much for me, but I know she'll miss me, and I know she'll feel very guilty for turning a blind eye to the way he treated me throughout all those years. As for Danny and Owen, I don't really know. Danny's an asshole. He could theoretically improve, though I doubt he wants to. As for Owen, he's still a kid. He might turn out okay. As long as Dad's in control, I'm not too optimistic. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're being abused. Hey there, Scaparmo. We are, hi, kitty. We are discovering something dark, possibly, about April's life. Just the dimensions of Dad being in control, Dad stopping her, Dad berating her for things, her dad, what was it? Dad treating her throughout all these years to the point where she pushes him downstairs. And her mother didn't seem angry, like, what kind of a psycho daughter are you? Her mother was more like, look, things just escalated a little bit farther than they should have. It sounds like they're a real bad family. You know, as in a family in a real bad way. Yeah, that's what I...
Hi.
What do you want? We're on our lunch break, honey.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about as well first. You know, her dad seems like a control freak, absolutely. So Alex saying maybe they're just being teenagers. You know, that's the impression I got when I first read the diary, which was like, she's just, you know, sick of her dad, and, you know, that's enough. But now that I hear about her having thrown him down the stairs, or pushed him down the stairs, where he broke his arm, and she's just out and doesn't care, that seems very odd. Say fault on both sides. I can imagine. Not knowing anything, I can imagine, yeah. Both a mix of teenagers being teenagers, overly strict father, and then somebody trying to break out.
Excuse me, how do I smell?
Smell? Are you coming on to me, honey?
What?
Of course, I shouldn't have asked.
I don't know. Women don't usually come on to me, so I'm just checking. I wouldn't want to miss a come on.
I asked you
Really?
how I smelled.
Yeah, right. Like, moldy pizza and... is that salmon?
Rat.
Smoked.
Yeah. And a faint touch of rum?
He has an amazing sense of smell.
accident with a bottle inside a garbage container.
Happens to me all the time. You're not alone. In fact, there are meetings downtown every Wednesday night.
I don't have a drinking problem.
If you can't admit it to yourself, honey, you do. After all, who's the one reeking a rum? Not me, that's for sure. Not today, anyway.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
That is
With the Sunday
amazing.
overtime we're getting? You betcha, honey.
Okay, so Huther's clearly saying it's arguably more on April's side after the pushing. He could have died, yeah. Could have been an accident involving from an argument. Guess we'll never know, maybe, but April didn't deny it. Yeah, I think... I mean, April didn't deny it. I'm thinking... Before then, if you just read the diary, it really just sounds like a teenager being like, ugh, my parents are stifling me. And you don't know why her dad accused her of wasting time. Because, you know... I don't know what state the world is in exactly, but you know, the type of argument of a parent saying to a child, "Hey, look, the arts business is not really doing that well. You know, try and find some steady financial job in a floundering economy." I have no idea. That sounds reasonable, and a reaction of a teenager going, "Look, art is important to me. You can't block this from me," also sounds very reasonable. So we don't know exactly what happened. You know, pushing, I can understand, and accidentally falling off the stairs, you know, that it's possible. I like the ambiguity of it. I hope we get that developed more later.
Busy. What a surprise.
Yeah, it happens when you call yourself. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
From my extensive knowledge of cop shows, I'd say she's probably the desk sergeant on duty. For some reason, they're always slightly
this
overweight
woman.
and grumpy. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Where are the archives?
The archives? You're
As
not
though
an
I could get
officer
in
of the
there.
law, are you?
Yeah, totally. Yes, I am, or I'm in training at the academy, need to get in the archives to study. You know what, yeah, I'm in training.
I'm in training at the academy, and I need to get into the archives to study.
You're in training? Uh-huh, sure you are. Then what the hell you doing here? You should be at the academy doing push-ups and learning how to bullshit like a pro.
This tiny wolf says arts. Actually, if it's a tiny wolf, it'll probably say something like, "Art's important to me too." Oh, poor tiny wolf.
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
If you're a cop, where the hell's your uniform? Your badge? Your standard issue disruptor pistol?
It's in a
home.
shop.
They're all at home.
Then I suggest you get your cute little butt home and get your badge, your uniform, and your gun. Capiche? Now shoo, leave the grown-ups to do the grown-up work, okay?
About those archives.
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
What if I'm not?
So what if I'm not?
Then you can't go into the back, capiche? Cops only. Besides, half the doors in this building, including that one, are out of order. Nobody's going in, nobody's coming out.
I like the slightly
And
nasal
until
tone
those
of her voice.
overpaid, underworking service guys get off their butts and back to work, that's the way it's gonna stay.
Thanks anyway.
Okay. So, 2 challenges. 1, go to the actor outside, see if I can convince him to give me his gear, and 2, try to get Finzi's people to get back to work.
It's me again.
Why aren't you guys
Why are
working?
you guys working?
We're on our contractually bound lunch break.
Right. But you're not eating.
We're done eating, sure, but we're still on our break. Clause 16 of the contract, and I quote, "Improper digestion may prove detrimental to further work-related activities." End quote.
I've used that at work.
Meaning what?
We're letting the corned beef settle, honey.
I have no idea what that's a reference to, Huther.
Aren't you supposed to fix the doors?
That's right.
But instead, you're just sitting here.
That's right.
And you're not planning on getting back to work anytime soon?
That's right.
And you're not bothered by this?
That's right.
I could say anything at all.
That's right.
That's right.
And you just answer...
That's right.
That's right.
Well, how's that for productivity? Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Monsters Inc? Ah, never seen it. Animation movie, isn't it?
It'd be so nice if you could fix the doors.
And it would be so nice if you could go away and leave us alone.
Is there anything I can do to make you go back to work?
That's how you got a date with
No,
Zach, so
short
no.
of emergency, we ain't moving our asses in the foreseeable future.
Emergency,
What constitutes
huh?
an emergency?
Any event accompanied by a specific work order signed in triplicate.
What kind of work order?
I think I have one of those.
Well, you know.
About that work
About
order.
the work order.
Yeah? Which one?
You know, for emergencies.
You mean the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form?
Sure.
Well, if you were to produce said requisition with the appropriate signatures, we'd be forced to prematurely suspend our lunch break, for tactical reasons, of course. Thus, allowing our scheduled work to be completed.
Don't you just love bureaucracy?
I do.
You what?
Keeps me in a job.
Never mind. Where do I go to get the requisition form?
I already have one.
What form?
The requisition form for the short-term tactical suspension of union member benefits.
Union benefit?
Any official
Right.
office for which we perform services.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting, you betcha, honey.
Pixar. Ah, Ethan. Hey, look, just because I haven't seen that stuff doesn't mean... I mean... Pixar actually doesn't do it that much for me.
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order.
Okay.
That's the work order the, portly guy was talking about.
It's probably not signed. It's well worth a watch.
That's the requisition from last week. What a horrible experience that was. I pray each and every night that we'll never have to sacrifice our lunch break again. You keep it, okay? Seeing that form again sickens me.
Oh, that is so great. Seeing that form again sickens me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Yes, there we go.
I need a requisition form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits.
Hold on.
I love her nasally quality. Very Edna from Ghostbusters. Hold on. All right then.
Here you go, miss. Union requisition form number 09042.
Now I'll probably need to get that filled out and
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. The work order's blank.
okay, I'll need somebody to fill this in for me.
There's no way I'm going back down into the basement. I'd rather be rolled out of here on a gurney with my body wrapped in black plastic.
Okay. I doubt I
Doors
can
are
go through there.
They don't open manually.
Okay,
Doors are
so...
closed.
Oh, I'm stuck here. Okay. So... Let's see. I need these filled out. Bad guy, prisoner, prisoner. Hey, bad guy, do you want to fill out this form for me? No? Do you want to fill out this form for me? No? How do I... see if I can
Doors are
call
closed.
somebody. I mean, I doubt I can just use this on him because it's not filled in. Wait, really?
I better fill out this work order first.
I love it. Better forge... fill out. Oh, wow, really?
Fix the damn doors. Sign the commish. There.
Really? Signed the commish.
Now we're set.
What's this?
Oh, just a jolly little requisition entitled Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
Say what? Lady, do you realize what you've just done? You've interrupted our lunch break. This is an official work order. Well, it can't be. Wait. 09042. This isn't 09042-A, is it?
No, just plain old 09042-nothing.
That's a carp.
This being Sunday and all, that petition is useless. On public holidays, you need the extension -A form. Addendum for public holidays. Us being on triple overtime and all. So, we're gonna stay here and enjoy our extended break. Thank you very much. Now go away.
Okay. Let's give it another go. By the way, I've actually started to like having this there. I was thinking maybe of having something like an overlay for this when we play the next game, so that you have not like this white background, but more a, you know, transparent background where you can see the chat going by. I don't know. Might be interesting. Although it might cover too much of the screen as well.
Ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I need a different form.
I'm sorry, but I need the
addendum.
09042-A requisition form addendum as well.
The what? The 09042-A? Why the hell didn't you ask me for that one in the first place?
Because I'm a cruel bitch and I love torturing you. In fact, I've made it my life's mission to haunt you forever and ever with requests for useless forms and documents.
Oh my god, I want to say that so badly.
Hold on.
Oh my god, I want to use that at work. Should we do this quest in Blood and Wine? Was as exciting as it is now?
Requisition form number 09042-A. And that better be it.
Hey, look, Parmal, we got that goat safely to the farmer.
Okay, now we're set. I hope.
Why do you keep bothering us? Don't you have anything better to do?
No, I'm locked in this room.
No, absolutely not. This is requisition form number 09042-A, the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form with the public holiday addendum.
Balls! We've been nailed, George. Get your ass off the chair. We're going back to work, thanks to this lovely young lady.
Uh-huh. Huther, you haven't played Blood and Wine yet? Okay, I tried to stare at you, but I couldn't keep my eyes open that long. Still, I am ashamed of you. How dare you, good sir?
Are you guys gonna be done soon?
Hey, who knows? This is complicated stuff, honey.
Call me honey one more time, and I will rip your balls
The
off.
panel is open and some wires are hanging out. The doors are closed.
I know what you mean,
Excuse me,
Huther.
ma'am.
I know what you mean.
You again, what do you want now?
Thanks anyway.
I mean, I've said it here before. It's the only game I know that I'd actually consider replaying in an NG+.
The doors are closed.
But one more of it. I'm so happy there's a new book coming out, though. You know, The Witcher is one of those worlds where I think that there are articles in that.
They don't have the manual.
there's research to be done on that game, because I actually checked the other day. Went to the university library here. I found, let's see, 3 articles mentioning The Witcher. One was just a prize, as in, hey, you know, Andrzej Shipkowski, I believe it's pronounced, not too sure, won some kind of award. One was just a general, hey, this is a type of fantasy. And the last one, which seems to be an in-depth, something of an analysis, was in Polish. So suddenly I was like, there is such an open field there to actually do some research on The Witcher and its implications. Because it's quite a deep story, actually, an interesting approach to the fantasy genre.
How's it going?
If you get to doing Witcher 3 Snobcast, you'll have to play it. Yeah, just, you know, finish it before next month.
Good to see you up and about, George.
Mister, the plane! The plane!
What? Fantasy Island references? No, that's
The
ridiculous.
doors are closed.
Oh 991209 for crime. Help! Golf!
Busy. What a surprise.
Okay, so let's spend some time.
The panel is open and some wires are hanging out.
Every now and then he bends over, so I wonder if there's a way for me to click on the panel when he's bent over there. Panel. Wires, there we go.
It's a toolbox.
So I see the wires when he's bent over. Let's see, do I have anything I can use? Maybe the sticky candy.
Wires. One red, one blue. I can't get to the wires while these guys are working on them. I need to create some kind of distraction. Get them away from the panel.
Really? I need a distraction? Are you kidding me? Also, I like these cuffs in the actual seats, but you could never
Big
hook
phone.
2 people next to each other.
The screen and camera are both out of order.
So, I'm gonna call this one, so hopefully they get distracted, and I can fix the wires. I think somebody's calling you.
The panel is open and some wires. Hey, there's a phone call for you.
For me? Who is it?
I think it might be union business.
Out of my way, lady!
Union business? Oh, God.
I can't get to the wires while these guys are working on them. I need to create some kind of distraction. Get them away from the panel.
Really? That guy as well? Separately?
Good to see you up and about, George.
The ants. They're everywhere. There are ants in my pants.
I can't get to the wires while these guys are working on them. I
Did-
need to
do
create
you-
some
do you
kind
want
of
a candy?
distraction. Get them away from the panel.
Do you want a slightly used candy? Do you want music?
The panel is open and some wires are hanging out. I can't get to the wires while these guys are working on them.
So I need 2 possible distractions. I still need to distract
Excuse me,
him.
ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Thanks anyway.
I have no idea what that
You
reference
can
is.
usually
Is that
tell
a
if one
Family Guy
cries out
reference right there?
His foul behavior. Tuvok? At least they're doing something, even if it's just... There's a call for you too, sir.
Me? I get no calls ever. Except from my mommy. Is it my mommy?
Yes, it is.
It could very well be your mommy.
Oh.
Rick and Morty. Oh, Family Guy.
Thanks.
Same thing.
It's a long shot, but if I try to cross these wires...
It's a long shot because it's the only thing you know how to do.
Hey, you can't go back there. It's a restricted area.
I need to distract her. But how? Excuse me, ma'am.
So triggered right now, Thor.
You again. What do you want now?
Thanks anyway.
That last episode of Rick and Morty, though, that was pretty funny. I like the Atlantis one. Although I also like the one where is it the one before that where they start off doing that thing where Morty's saying like, "Look, I don't have time," and Rick's like, "It'll just take a little bit," and then have this whole thing, and they just sit in the spaceship going, "Oh God, oh God." Wait, shelves?
Let's see. What's the most difficult form to get a hold of?
Really?
The label on that shelf says, reporting indecent or lewd behavior by bingo or BM personnel, number 31366.
Oh, Scaparmal, I'm not giving any spoilers here. No. That was literally the intro thingy.
Excuse
That
me,
was literally
ma'am.
the intro thingy, so don't worry.
You again. What do you want now?
I'd like that form for complaining about lewd and indecent behavior, please.
Number?
31366.
Hold on.
Hold on. If this police station is this easy to break into, I'm severely worried about the security in this place. Bingo soda? Name sounds familiar.
Bingo. The world's favorite soda. And after the devastating soda wars of 2159, the world's only soda.
Well, it's good to have choice.
Considering the fact that I'm inside a police station, it might be prudent to pay for the soda first.
Pay?
Let's see. Cola, lemon, lime, strawberry, strawberry lime, strawberry cola, cherry cola. Yuck. I'll go with the old standby, Bingo Classic. Boring, but safe.
Hey, nothing wrong with some classic. Retinal scanner. That's gonna be tricky to fool.
It's a retinal scanner, instantly outdated by the genetic scanner, but I guess here they don't care.
So we're gonna have to cut somebody's eye out.
Archives.
Oh, Chew, if only you could see what I've seen with your eyes.
Locker room.
Yeah, let's just walk into a locker room. Okay, never mind. Somebody's obviously busy in there. Let's give him a couple of minutes. Also, I have to grab a picture of you of the most adorable little cat right now. Hold on, I'm gonna tweet it out. Quiet everyone, because he looks so sleepy right now. Give me a second to take a photo. Oh, he's starting to slowly wake up. Look at that little buddy there, right there. Careful little picture of him. Little, furry, streaming companion. Am I so boring that I'm lulling, lulling, for crying out loud. Expand your vocabulary. Him asleep? Hashtag Twitch, because that's what the kids do these days. you go. Enjoy that picture of my cat who's nearly asleep. Okay, I sincerely hope that's not somebody on the toilet there.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What you looking at?
I like breaking the fourth wall here, by the way.
Sergeant Anthony McDonald. Sergeant Morty Lode. Sergeant Maria Hernandez. Sergeant Ricky Mahoney.
Ricky Mahoney? Oh god. Police Academy?
Sergeant Russell Franco. Sergeant Frank Manelli.
Oh my god, it is somebody trying to take a poop.
It's occupied.
You okay?
Hi. Who's in there?
Manelli, who's asking?
God, I know that voice.
Yeah, Police Academy.
What? Who are you?
It's the cop outside the theater who I gave the poisoned candy to. Oh god. I'm Agent Scully, FBI.
Agent Scully, FBI.
You'll be wanting the chief's office then. That's down the hall. Oh my god, pain.
Hello?
Who is it?
Sergeant Hernandez?
Sergeant Hernandez.
Maria, thank God you're here. Listen, I need you to get my stomach medicine from the locker. Here's the key. Oh God.
Oh. That poor guy. You thought it was a good idea to poison him.
Sergeant Frank Manelli.
Someone is pooping and you got them there? Yeah. Look, how was I to know that dipping those bits of candy in street ooze was going to be bad news?
Shut one too many times. Say hello to 7 years of bad luck, guy. That sure makes me feel a whole lot better about harassing him. It's a receptacle for a synthetic eye. I guess Frankie Boy's using one of those babies. You'd never tell from looking at him.
A synthetic eye, so I'm seriously going to have to grab his eye.
So he must be using it.
I seriously have to grab his eye. Not only did I already poison him, am I gonna have to poison him some more?
Fast relief for running tummy. Ugh. It's a can of delicious Bingo Classic Soda. Even if it wasn't the only soda available, Bingo would still be the soda for me.
I kind of want to poison him somehow. Or maybe put like the sticky candy in there. Fine, let's see if we can just give him the medicine maybe.
Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah, April is a bit of a sociopath. Pushing her dad down the stairs, poisoning a random cop. Also, notice in the graphics that the medicine is still in the locker. Right guys? We're all like this, right? You okay, buddy?
How are you feeling?
Better. A little better. I need it. I think this medicine is flushing out my system a little, you know what I mean? It's accelerating the natural process. Achoo. Achoo. Achoo.
No need to go any further, sir.
Sneeze like a little kid.
Thanks, Maria. Hey, you got a cold or something? You sound different.
Oh yeah, total cold.
Yeah, a cold or... I got something, all right. Gotta go, Manelli.
Thanks for your help, Maria.
So, how do I get your eye?
The showers. Unisex, of course.
Of course. I mean, we've all seen Starship Troopers. Dear God, I was trying to think of it. The book, by the way, so much better.
Gotta go, Manelli.
Thanks for your help, Maria.
Maria. I'm thinking I probably need to get out of here
It's
and
a
then...
receptacle for synthetic eye. It's empty, so he must be using it.
I'm thinking I probably have to leave and then he'll exit the loo and maybe dump his synthetic eye for no apparent reason.
One soda's plenty enough.
Wait, he sneezes. What if he sneezes enough for a synthetic eye to fall out? Can I give him something to... What would make him sneeze? What if I gave him more sticky candy? No? Fresh candy to make him vomit? No? Or just entertain him? That's a red herring. It's a hell of a pain. God, if this entire quest were a red herring, it'd be
Manelli's in
horrific. I'll threaten you with a pushpin. Maybe I do something to your receptacle, like spill soda water all over it.
It's a loose shard of the mirror.
I don't know. Let's maybe exit right now. See where that gets us. Let's all go to the lobby. Sneezing seems like an obvious eye removal option. Yeah, see, that's what I figure. Hey, wait a minute. That's new.
It's a screwdriver. The repairman must have left it by accident.
They must have. That's also a giant screwdriver compared to her. That was the size of her arm. It's starting to turn into Dead Space. No, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Shank the guy and steal his eye. Wow, Huthor.
I'd like that form for complaining about
are you
lewd
sure you're
and
not a
indecent behavior,
sociopath?
please.
Number?
31366.
Hold on.
Screwdrivers that big in the world. Well, I know that things in the space shuttle are tend to be oversized because they need them for ease of use in the bulky spacesuits that they have. It seemed a little impractical for the type of delicate electronics they were trying to fix there. So let's see about Huthor's suggestion. Let's see if we can shank him. That doesn't seem to be a thing, Huthor.
Gotta go, Manelli.
Thanks for your help, Maria.
Just explain how important your job is and ask nicely. Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense. Just go towards him and say, look. Wait, what?
It's a light switch.
Why would there be a light switch there?
Gotta go, Manelli.
Thanks
Well,
for your help, Maria.
Just leave him in the dark. Or maybe he's epileptic. If she's a horrifying sociopath anyway. But yeah, if we could just carefully explain, look, we're trying to save a fantasy realm that's actually kind of involved in our own realm. You know, maybe we'll respond to that. Let's see if we can just let's just use a screwdriver on the retina scanner. No? Actually, how about we just open this one? No? I was thinking maybe we open the soda can, or we shake the soda can and squirt it in the retinal scanner, or... That's weird. Also, I should solve this here. Let's go to the webcam and the chroma key and see about removing a little bit of that. There we go. Not so much that we... This is my problem. See? If I remove that, it starts eating away my face. If I remove the eating away at the face, you get that little thingy over there. That's about as good as I can make it for you. I guess one thing I could possibly do is try some color correction and see if I can... Saturation doesn't seem to be solving the issue. Contrast? Contrast isn't the solution. Creepy though, but isn't the solution. Hue shift? Is that No. Although I have a lovely role in Guardians of the Galaxy ahead of me. It does solve the problem though. But sadly, no, not if I want to look like a human being. One thing we can do though is try and configure the video itself. Remove the autofocus, thank you. Get to the advanced settings and check out maybe some color intensity. Lowering that down a little bit. There we go. Solves our issues. There. Sorry about that. This is how I approach this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just click things. Shard a broken mirror. Oh, hey, that's a good idea. Byro rave?
It's a loose shard of the mirror glass. I'll just carefully separate this shard from the mirror.
Alex, good call.
Like so. I'll have to be careful carrying this around. Archives login. F. Manelli. Password, wife's birthday. What a smart boy. Real security whiz.
In all honesty, this is not a bad
Archives
place to
login.
hide that.
F. Manelli. Password, wife's birthday.
Yeah, F. Manelli, alright. Okay, what is your wife's birthday, buddy? How's Mrs. Manelli doing?
How's Mrs. Manelli doing?
Why you asking? I didn't think it... Hell, Maria, we spoke about this. I told you Can't you just let it rest?
Sure, sorry.
Whoops.
Just wondering.
I wish you wouldn't, Maria. You know how... It is what it is, you know?
Yeah. About your wife?
About Mrs. Manelli.
God damn it, Maria, I'm on the freaking can, yeah?
I was just thinking, maybe I should get her a birthday
Smooth.
present. What do
Very
you
smooth.
think?
Are you nuts? Have you gone completely nuts? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Being nice?
Did the two of them have an affair?
Nice. You want Laura to kick me out of my own apartment? Is that it? You want my wife to kick me out of the apartment tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Your wife's birthday's tomorrow?
You're not buying her a present, Maria. Don't even think about it. That would be such a big mistake. You don't want to make a mistake like that.
Okay, boss. You're the boss.
Don't call me boss. And would you leave me alone? I'm not in a sociable mood. Hell, I'm on the can.
Okay,
Gotta go,
making progress.
Thanks for your help, Maria.
All I need now is to figure out how on earth I can get his...
Jesus, I think I'm allergic to the goddamn medicine.
Oh. That was easier than I thought. He just said, "Oh crap, my eye." Apparently, he just lost his eye. We just couldn't get it until we got the information that we needed.
What the hell happened to my... Maria! Maria, did you take my eye? Give it back!
No hablo inglés, sorry. Wait, what?
There you are. Back in your slot.
Big surprise.
Ew.
I'm still here.
Can we... Wait, how do we...
Oh, crap, my eye.
Was it really that easy? Apparently not. Apparently not, Vaden. Do I spill something on it? Like, oh, I'm gonna have to clean it. Screwdriver it, just stab it.
There you are. Back in your slot.
Yo. Hey, Manelli, look at this mirror. Hi, kitty.
Dude! Oh, crap, my eye.
Let's turn that off now. You can't see anything. Run!
What the hell happened to
Run!
my-
Run!
Maria! Maria, did you take my eye? Give it back! There you are. Back in your slot.
Vaden, was this where you were stuck earlier today? Is that the one you were talking about?
Oh, crap, my eye.
How do I... Thank you for that follow. What do I do to this synthetic eye?
Manelli's in there.
There you are.
I want to look at it
Back in
first, see
your
what she
slot.
says. Maybe if we can... Is this... No, we can't use that.
Oh, crap, my eye.
It's Frank Manelli's synthetic eye.
See, if we can put like hot sauce on that somehow. Do we put combine it with candy? No.
There you are.
What do we...
Back in your slot.
Find something that replaces it, maybe.
It's broken.
Find something that's the same size, and then he tries to pick it up and disgustingly jams it into the socket. The shard of glass? Wow, Thor. What is up with you? You've gotten salty there, buddy. Seems to me you need a replacement synthetic eye to unwittingly shove in his ocular cavity. Exactly. That's what I was thinking as well.
It's a toolbox. The panel is open and some wires are hanging out. This phone, 099.
See if there's anything here that we can...
The screen and camera are both out of order.
What if we use the screwdriver on one of these? Like, try and open it up? No? Shank the prisoner. Or maybe give weapons to the prisoners. Like, hey, buddy, you wanna... Whoa. I can walk out now? Well, alright then. That's new. I thought it was still stuck. Let's have a talk to this guy, see if I can find out some interesting information. Roughly speaking, yes, this is as far as you got this morning. The front door is open. Yeah, I didn't know. It makes sense, actually, considering, you know, they fixed the doors.
Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Just...
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence.
Well, I do have a mirror.
I saw this on an episode of MacGyver 2200.
Oh, I want to see MacGyver 2200.
Fence, ma'am.
Okay.
It's an AG control unit.
So, he needs to sneeze because of the dust. Hey, buddy, how about
That won't make the cop abandon his post. I need to come up with a better plan. And being a good Samaritan may be the honorable course of action, but it won't help me save the world. Worlds.
What I'm thinking here is maybe I want to poison him somehow. And put the pushpin in the thing. Now I want to poison him somehow by giving him this so that he takes off his helmet, gets too much dust in his face, runs off, and then I can use the mirror on the laser. So, how do I poison this cop? What can I do to
Bingo
soda
classic
can?
soda.
Mission 5.
Able to travel between worlds, poisoner of cops, exactly. Tell you when you need a hint. Will do, Mighty Sid. Will do. If this one is really too crazy, I may end up having to make use of that. See, I was thinking that the screwdriver on the soda can might open it, but that's obviously not it. So,
It's an AG control unit.
I wonder if that's going to be a nice little orb that I can use. So I need to give him his soda. But I have been metagaming here. I have been allowed back on the street because I need to go out and grab some stuff. I am done with that area for now, or at least I will probably need something from a different area. So, what do I get from where? I
It's a
wonder...
garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Let's see, can I... Oh, alright. I'm thinking maybe we talk to some of the junkies or drug dealers to see if they have some drugs I can slip the cops. I mean, regarding the eye, this will be interesting. Oh, well, we'll see about figuring something out. Hope Street. So the cans don't usually require tools? No, you know, boss man.
The boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They got recruitment posters all over town.
And usually require tools, but you know, maybe if she wants to chug it like some kind of American college student. Hey boy, do you have some drugs that I can use?
Hi.
Any pool balls?
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
Yep. You want a soda can, buddy? No? Let's go to the cathedral, because, you know, he's a priest. He most assuredly, he was a Catholic priest, so he most assuredly has some drugs to, you know, get people off his back. Hi there, Father Raoul.
Hello, Father.
It's good to see you back. How may I be of assistance today?
Thanks.
Goodbye.
It's a wall painting featuring...
Okay. Let's think. Where else? What else? I have one cop that I need to get rid of. I have another cop who, I'm thinking we probably need to indeed have some kind of orb that we can replace his eye with. Let's see, dealer?
I think he's
No?
selling something. Counterfeit. Triple strength raptures, probably. Highly addictive and guaranteed to blow your mind. Literally.
Let's go down the street. See if we can use the soda on the goop and get that guy hooked on the bathroom as well. No? I figured that would be a little bit too much. Oh, the monkey. I want to get the monkey again. That is wonderful. I'm so happy we could get that back.
Fit. I'm so clever, I could just die.
I'm sorry, but we had to.
Hey! You! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.
Lovely. Let's see, that shadow.
There's no doorknob. It's impossible to open it from this side.
Exactly, it's comparable. Hey! Ew! Okay, that's the thing I could pick up here.
It's
Can I
locked.
get in there? No. Wait, one step closer and one step back? Wait, what? What do you mean? What on earth would be here?
It's a fire alarm and a smoke detector.
How about we break that open?
Pretty convincing, if I have to say so myself.
Hi, kitty. Hi, little buddy.
They must be really paranoid about fires in this place.
Just a bunch of garbage bags, garbage heap.
It's a mountain of garbage.
We're gonna shiv it. I don't think... Whoa, wait. Can I... No, I can't pick up the hat. No, you know what? I'm gonna go on.
Just trash.
Use the spirit of the ducky to find out what to do? Yes. We are the duck. Focus on the duck. Think like a duck. To overcome the duck, we have to become the duck. No one will follow you. Well, I know if it's tied to me. Metro Circle. East Venice, Hope Street. Metro West. Don't think there's particularly anything there. I might want to look at East Venice just to see if anything new's popped up. Maybe talk to Charlie, because we couldn't talk to him before. Oh, good kitty. Go get some food. That guy really is there all the time. Oh wait, that's the academy. While I'm here. No rains. I was nearly there. Okay, that's interesting. So if you're suggesting that it is in that alleyway that I need to do something, that is going to be a challenge. See, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we can use the ape on the eye, because that hides the person maybe knocking over the eye, so that might help us. I'm not sure if it will, though. Because we need to distract the one cop outside, and we need to grab the eye, Manelli's eye. Now, I'm thinking Manelli's eye is the second thing. I think probably that anti-grav thing is something we have to use on the eye. So we probably have to get rid of the guard outside first.
But I don't have time to talk to Charlie right now.
Last hint, you didn't mean the place? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Really, last hint, you can do it. I believe in you. Thank you, Scabarble. I know we can get this done. Oh, wait, well, that's the trouble of playing this in windowed mode, accidentally clicking outside. Yeah, wait. Will I be able to send the ape through the laser field? Maybe if I send the ape through the laser field, possibly with the mirror, I can mess something up. Hey, it's Candela. Good to see you. Nice to have you back here. And a happy Sunday indeed. Although, sad that it's almost over already. go. Tomorrow is another working day. Okay. Metro Circle? Wait, that's the wrong thing. Metro West. Oh yeah, I live in the Netherlands. Okay. So that toy monkey, I'm thinking about using it on a laser fence, but apparently that's not the thing. Could I combine a mirror? Could I get him? Wait, what if I look at this guy and use... Can I unscrew this somehow, or could I apply the mirror to the screw so that it would rotate weirdly? To shake up the soda can. Wait. So the thing I know is I can offer him the soda can. I just need to do something to it.
I know he's thirsty, but I'm not in the business of being helpful when I've got a job to do. I need to find a way to get him to abandon his post.
Can we hear the monkey again? Okay, sure. Let's see if we can figure that out. Wait.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I think I'll shut him up now.
Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Let's give it a try. I think I understand what's going on here. My accent? Dear God, I am offended. Close to a Belgian accent. Yeah, my accent's been slipping over the years.
Hey, you can't go back there. It's a restricted area.
Later on that shelf set.
My English used to be far better than it is right now.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
I'd like that form for complaining about lewd and indecent behavior, please.
Number?
31366.
Hold on.
Ironically, my like nice English accent actually started disappearing when I started teaching English, because the place where I worked had so many students, these local students who were so bad at English that when I spoke with a proper English accent, they couldn't understand me. So I had to adjust downwards for them to get it. It was, and after years of that,
I'd like that form for complaining about
just
lewd and
really
indecent
gone
behavior,
downhill.
please.
Number?
31366.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Alex. It's just having to distract her. I would have liked that. Do it the first time, but after that, just skip it. Assume that that's what happens. Okay, so here's my thinking. Remember what he says? Spread your legs. See that foot there? Where the eyeball lands? If he spreads his legs, that would involve him kicking away the eye. Can I just use this?
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I think I'll shut him up now.
Oh, we do have to do one thing right now. Just give me a second here. There's something important that we need to do. Oh, no. Hold up. That needs to be clear.
No, I don't think I'd appreciate the FUB barging in on me right now.
Hi, Fub. Good to have you in here. How are you doing? There we go. Lovely country, great people. You clearly haven't been here enough. Haha. Yeah, it's the general. Oi, why can't I get
It's
back?
Constable Guy.
There we go. Yeah, I know what you mean. The for one, it's if I analyze my own accent, I know that I slip between different dialects of English right now, which is usually a sign of this, you know, pan-Euro type of accent, and as well the general tonality. If you want to go for, you know, the UK, there's a far greater range of variation as compared to, for instance, American English, and it's just, you know, I get that Euro accent, which is annoying.
It's Constable Guybrush.
Okay, what do I do with you? Why do I need you?
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now. Manelli's in there.
See, I was thinking, see how he tries to use his foot to figure out where that eye is.
Oh, crap, my eye!
Okay, that was weird. I was thinking, you know, spread your legs, that he would knock the eye away.
There you are.
Why is that switch there?
Back in your slot.
Switch is there because it needs to be dark. Can I just, you know, remove the eye of this thing, maybe? It's too small anyway.
Oh, crap, my eye!
Now, I think we probably have to go outside and figure out a way to get that guard away from this post first. We're not so much hunting pixels as we are hunting for answers, Philip. Is puzzle, you recall it being so strange? Okay, maybe that's why I'm stuck on it then, if it's quite a bizarre one. I mean, right now I'm just trying to exhaust any opportunity that I have. Mighty Sid, I have tried to take the eye. Hold on. Let's go there again, because when I do that, he says, "Hey Maria, is that you?" And when I'm found out to be Maria, that's when I give it back. So that's why I was thinking I use the ape on the eye. And,
hey,
you know...
you can't go back there. It's a restricted area.
Right. I figured I'd use the ape on the eye, because then there'd be a different voice, and he'd be like, "Hey, who is that?" And I'd feel better just running away. Welcome back, Venom. What'd you make for dinner?
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
I'd like that form for
My
complaining
mouse
about
never
lewd and
hovered
indecent behavior,
correctly?
please.
Really now?
Number?
31366.
Hold on.
Thai food is nice, though a little bit on the spicy side for me. I remember quite a while back I was in a restaurant eating some Thai food before a show. And like halfway through that food, I was like, oh god,
Oh, crap, my eye.
halfway through that food, I was like, oh, am I gonna manage?
Hey, leave my eye alone. There you are. Back in your slot.
Okay, let's turn the switch off so you have less light. And for nasi goreng, so you can save some time reheating in the coming
Crap,
days.
my eye.
Okay, so it's dark and I can pick it up.
What the hell happened to my... Maria! Maria, did you take my eye? Give it back! There you are. Back in your slot.
So what if I use this toy monkey differently? I'm gonna wait for him to sneeze.
Oh, crap, my eye!
Can't use it on the synthetic eye. I mean, why would I use a mirror shard in the synthetic eye? Or this
are.
Coke.
Back in your slot.
Maybe I just use sticky candy on it, because it's... If it's sticky and I can grab it with that, I doubt it. Synthetic eye. Can I use like a ring on it? No? I have no idea.
There you are.
I have no idea about that logic. Fub, you can reheat rice-based dishes, just not often. They definitely degrade.
Oh, crap, my
So
eye!
it hurts to see me struggle? Wait, why is the eye suddenly...
The eye came loose. Poor Constable Guybrush.
Really?
Sorry, Guybrush, but I need to borrow your eye for a while.
Really? That is nonsensical. That is ridiculous.
Oh, crap, my eye!
It's Frank Minelli's synthetic
don't talk
eye.
about it.
I'm just...
We don't talk about it.
There you are.
You couldn't take the eye while he did the monkey? Oh. Actually, Valen, I like the first one. An yeah for an eye. Okay, let's do this. This is so illegal.
If I remember my digital history lessons correctly, that's what's called a dot matrix printer. They used that in, like, the 18th century or something.
In all fairness, that's probably what people from that time span would think. Okay, let's use this computer.
Hi, I'm Frank Minelli. And I feel really guilty doing this.
Yeah, it's downright criminal.
I, love my wife Laura, and her birthday is on the 31st of this month, which means... Laura 0731? Please, 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 please. Yes!
Well, alright then.
Good. Again. What to search for?
Use for non-departmental purposes strictly illegal. Let's, before we set off any alarm bells, let's just do what we came here to do first. Erica Hughes. So, Erica Hughes.
Warren's sister. Please, please let there be something.
Longer cooked rice is left at room temperature, the more likely it is the bacteria or toxins could make the rice unsafe to eat. And that could get you food poisoning. Really now? I did not know that. Okay, what did you do? AKA Fire Lizard, Terminator Boy, and Zeke? Okay, Fire Lizard I can get with. Terminator Boy? No. No, thank you. Let's see, 21, it is now 2209, so this kid is 14. Ellis Hughes, Simone Paris, deceased and deceased. Ooh. And Erica Hughes.
Warren's sister, and that's her colonization number. I'd better remember it in case I need it.
Oh yeah, let's just remember this large string, rather than, I don't know, write it down somewhere. Wanted for a failure to comply with the colonization agenda. Multiple burglaries. Questioning regarding destruction of public property.
I need to see any more of Warren's rap sheet. He's been kinda active.
I wanna print this.
Update Warren's rap sheet. There's no reason to print it out.
Oh, I wanted to have a safe copy. Okay, let's not delete, because deleting would be suspicious. Let's edit.
Just make a few small changes. Nothing major. That's much better. Scary how easy it is to manufacture a saint.
Really? Yeah, exempt from colonization contract. It's fine.
Presses are rolling. Now, where's the printer?
Okay. Now that we're here, I want to look up what they have on... Oh, wait, that's his sister.
I have, so if this falls through, I'm out of luck.
Erica Drake. Okay. Address, become a Mercer, Office Administrator, Lieutenant Carol Drake. You were adopted? Oh, adopted by Carol Drake. Ah, there we go. After death of parents.
I better
Let's
get
print.
a hard copy of this for Warren.
Make a large amount of fried rice, you let it cool down, put it in containers, and save them either in the fridge or the freezer. Yeah, I just, for egg fried rice, I cook rice and then I reheat it once for the egg fried rice. But yeah, I have in the past tried to reheat that. Let's check me out.
I'm just gonna make sure there's no warrant or anything out for my arrest.
It'll be fine, probably. Excellent. Good news. Okay. Let's log off, grab the papers before we start setting off any alarms. Because let's face it, I strongly suspect if we start looking up Vanguard or anything along those lines, we're going to be setting off some bells. Vanguard's probably not going to get anything, but Voltec might.
The Church of Voltec is the front of the Vanguard use here in Stark, so there must be at least some information available.
Revolutionary Church, I wonder why they get Voltec. Revolutionary Voltec? Revolutionary Church holdings, registered organized religious movements under Manu Memorandum. For about 100 years? Information protected and classified under Religious Secrecy Act. All inquiries, contact White Cardinal Jacob McCallan.
White Cardinal? What the hell is that? I should keep that name in mind, though. It could turn out to be important. The so-called White Cardinal. I wonder who he is.
Classified. This request has been logged. User fragment has violated user privileges. Ooh, I knew I shouldn't have looked that up. What?
I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is.
You may want to write that one down, though. So Warren Hughes we fixed, Church of Fultech we looked up, Jacob McCallum we looked up and got him into trouble, April Ryan we got up. Log off. Is there anything we can do here?
It's a control panel with a weird keyboard.
Is there anything we can do there? Oh. Well, hello.
The so-called White Cardinal. I wonder who he is.
Fine. Let me write that down. So, that code, let's say sideways T with that on it. That is a diamond. And that is a diamond with 2 extra dashes. Let's look that guy up in the secret files. The X files, as it were. Fry the whole thing, go on internet and give the database a virus? Oh yeah, just go for any random, like, well, let's download torrent. Button 11, then there was the T. Button 16, then there was the diamond. Then there was this diamond. Oh, don't be mysterious like that. So we have a bunch of printouts for
hard
Warren.
copy of all the information Warren wanted on his sister and himself.
And a folder on
There's
Vanguard.
nothing in here.
Oh.
Oh, except for a tiny data cube.
Okay, how do we use
It's a tiny
those?
data cube with a non-standard interface. It probably won't work on the screen we have at home.
Are you kidding me? Well, I don't think there's anything else we can do with the computer. Warren Hughes, Voltec, Jacob McCallum, April Ryan. We've done everything we could. We've gotten something out of there. I kind of want to see if we can give back. We can't give back your eye? Oh, I feel bad now. I feel bad. I kind of wanted to give him back his eye. Because he's already... So for one, we poisoned him so that he's locked to the bathroom the entire day. Then we steal his eye and replace it with an eye that physically couldn't possibly be the same size. It's a toy monkey. It was a tiny thing. That eye could not have been the size of a human eye.
Nuh-uh.
And now we're getting him in major trouble because he accessed classified files and needs to report to system administrator. I feel so bad for him. Looks like a pig pen cipher. I didn't know that one. Poisoned him with a reheated rice? With you know, horrific street ooze. Okay, before we go back to Warren, I'm gonna take a quick break because I'd like to make myself a cup of tea. Give myself a good 5 minutes, maybe 10. Heat some water, walk around, get a bit of a stretch, and I will be right back with you. Stay tuned. Hello, hello. Here we are again. Give me a quick second to... There we go. Get back in the running of things. Pizza. Pizza is... I have this weird love-hate relationship with pizza, where it's delicious, but only every now and then. I absolutely have had moments where you have, you order pizza and you think, oh, this will be, a quick... Hey, the guys are gone. That's curious. What is that guy doing?
I don't want to know what he's doing.
We have this quick food, and then I regret it halfway through. Because these things are so incredibly fatty. The cheese is just too much most of the time. Warren, I have some printouts for you.
How did it go? Did
Thank
get the
you, thank you.
information? Is my sister okay?
It wasn't easy, but I did it. Your sister's fine. You don't have to worry about the law or the corporates anymore.
That's great. Thank you. Really. Thank you. So do you have the information for me?
Sure, right here. Listen, Warren. Your parents.
Exactly, Phil.
They're dead. But your sister's okay. She's been adopted by some woman named Drake, a lieutenant with the Wakamba Mercer Corporation.
My sister's a court brood? And my parents. That should hurt, but it doesn't. I don't feel anything. My parents left me a long time ago. But my sister, I gotta find her.
I'm sure you will, Warren.
I see you wiped my record clean. That's good. I wasn't sure if you can be able to do that.
Neither was I.
I'm not too shabby with computers.
So let me know what I can do for your sister.
There we go. So Veno's asking, I've tweeted pictures of self-made pizza. Is much work to make a homemade pizza? Oh, no. No. Not much more than a grilled sandwich. No, it's, because the thing I do for making a homemade pizza is, I use the same pasta sauce as a base that I just do for a pasta dish. So it's just an easy tomato-based sauce that... one day I'll use it for a little bit of a penne dish, and then the next day I take what's left over. The dough itself is very easy. Any random recipe online can easily let you know what you need for that, but it's the usual: chuck some flour in, chuck some olive oil, chuck a little bit of water, let it rise for 2 hours, and just spread it out. You put the tomato on there, and just whatever you want. Put that in the oven about as hot as you can get it. 260, 270 centigrade will be just fine. And then 10 to 15 minutes, you've got pizza. It's really not that much work.
Can you put me in touch with your friend now?
And more delicious.
Yeah, for the information you needed? Right. You got it. Head on out to the Newport docks, down in the outskirts of the city. It's all deserted now since they stopped using the boats for cargo shipments. Head across the construction yard to a large garage.
Docks
you can't
again,
miss it.
eh?
It's got all these large tubes outside. Knock 3 times on the door and tell Burns Flipper. This guy's weird, so don't mind the stuff he says. Tell the Flipper that I sent you. I'll call ahead to let him know you're coming. He should be able to help you out with almost everything you need to know, okay?
Thanks.
Okay,
Bye, Warren.
thank you.
Hey, keep it cool, sister.
Yeah, pizza is in a sense a grilled sandwich. Pizza kits with ready-made pizza dough, tomato paste, add your own toppings, suggested kitchen principle. Look, it really doesn't take any effort at all to make dough, and the pasta sauce itself. If you can make any pasta dish, any spaghetti bolognese type thing, you can make a pasta sauce to base a pizza on. It really is, I think, the most overestimated skill I've heard people talk of. I'll make it, and people are like, wow, you make your own pizzas. Yeah. It's literally just, one step extra from what everybody can already do.
Cargo containers. That thing hasn't sailed for years. It's just a big hunk of rust with paint on it now. The shipyard's been closed down, but all the machines are still there. It's a wonder nobody's bothered to dismantle it to prevent accidents.
You don't want to make your own pizza? Oh, I can understand. It's a convenience food. I do, I have gotten to the point where I at least know enough about cooking and can do enough about cooking that
It's a rickety ladder.
it's usually more tasty if I make it myself rather than order things. And particularly with pizza, I've noticed where I'll have a pizza and it's just not the way I want the pizza to be. But then when I make it myself, of course you adjust it to exactly what you want. God, you bunch of trolls. It's like, you just can never... You can just never make a nice comment without you people just pushing you back down into the... bunch of trolls.
Where there's ventilation, there's life. Where there's ventilation... MTI Industrial Strength Paint Shaker. So it's a device for shaking paint then. That's so last century. Where there's ventilation, even if I could somehow squeeze through that hole, there's just no way I'm gonna risk getting stuck 10 feet down and starve to death. The doors are closed.
Make your own food from scratch 98% of the year? See, that is the best. Oh, I was supposed to knock 3 times, right? Theatric pause. Every good secret knock needs a little pause.
You're trespassing. You gotta leave now.
Where'd that come from?
The tube, of course.
I'm April Ryan, Warren's friend.
I don't know anybody named Ryan, so how about fucking off?
Yeah, but you do know somebody
Warren
named
called you on
Warren.
my behalf. Warren Hughes. You know Warren, right?
Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Yes, you did,
Yeah,
but Warren
but-
sent me.
So, fuck off already. Am I stuttering here? Jesus H. Christ, you'd think that fuck off would be clear enough as it is for even a slag like you to understand.
Excuse me?
I'm not a slag.
Ah, so you're a gangbanger. Baby, there ain't enough here worth shit. I got no beat with your posse, so
Beat
fuck off.
with my posse?
No, I'm...
A corp? Yeah, I'd recognize a corp bitch anywhere. I'm legit, no funny stuff. Got my corp permit right here in my little hand 2 weeks ago. And I only do inventory by appointment, so you're gonna have to phone me up there, toots.
Could you, shut up for just 1 second?
Chill out!
I'm April Ryan. I'm a friend of Warren's, who apparently is a friend of yours, and he called you a short while ago to let you know he's cashing in on a favor. Does any of this ring a bell?
Ring a bell? Ding dong, the witch is dead. What are you, like a cliche movie chick? Yeah, it fucking rings a bell, but not the bell you'd like to hear. Think I was born yesterday?
Really?
Jacking in on a satellite conversation isn't in the fucking guidebook to good corporate surveillance. Jesus! Corps always underestimate the flipper. Like I bite because I see a babe in tight pants. I don't think so.
Excuse me?
If the fate of 2 worlds didn't depend on me, I'd tell you to go straight to hell.
Did I mention blow me, baby? Could you blow me really hard?
Really?
Oh, you're such a bastard! Listen! If I was out to arrest you, don't you think I'd have brought an army of corporate goons?
You got a point. April Ryan, huh? Shit. Channel Warren was scrambled anyway. Top of the line African scrambler. Fucking impossible to hack unless you're the flipper.
Of course.
You're telling me that you knew who I was the whole time? Are you a psychopath or something?
What is this guy? The Weasel?
Or something. Sure, babe. Hey, hold on.
If this guy is Zach, I will be very upset. So Huther wants to know, do I make my pizza with or without bones? You know, I prefer to skin the pizza. See, after you've hunted them down quietly and you've shot the pizza, you can skin it, remove the intestines, and then just put it directly in the oven. You know, I mean, you have to be in a place where you still have wild pizza. I know they're rare, but, you know, you can go on a pizza safari. And if you're lucky and quiet, very quiet, you can find a pizza. Now, don't mistake a focaccia for a pizza. That's easily made. Focaccia is smaller, more timid. But the pizza, that's what you're looking for. The good, big pizzas. Once you can get a good herd of those, it's worth it. Nice. I like this camera work. That little recording thing over there. Security 1X says Hadri Industries. I like this. This is very... It's a nice change. Into the pit? What?
They don't look very solid.
It's a very nice change of pace, and it tells a story visually about how you're being watched. Well, I guess we're going into the pit then. Just let's hope there's no pendulum down there. Say what? Burns Flipper. Alright then.
Very cyberpunkish.
I was going to say something to exactly that.
Very cyberpunkish.
What on earth?
It's a guy in a hover chair. That's gotta be Burns Flipper.
Okay, just to let you all know, if hover chairs ever become a thing, I want to have a chair.
Hello? Are you Burn?
Yeah, chill out, baby. Chill. Be there in a sec.
Look, Bernhard Coden.
Here. Who the hell are you?
I knocked, you let me in. We spoke only a few minutes ago. Warren's friend April?
Warren who? I don't know any Oh, Warren, right, yeah, Fire Lizard. Zeke. He's a good supplier. The Flipper likes him. Likes him good. You a buddy of his? Yeah, oh, you his baby, yeah.
Did you just refer to yourself in the third person?
15-year-olds all the time.
Whatever. So, what the fuck do you want?
Look, Xavier, can we do this with less swearing? You know what? Let's go right to the awkward conversation.
What happened to your legs?
Jesus, are you fucking kidding me? My fucking legs, huh? You wanna know?
Who starts a conversation like that?
I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to know.
I'll tell you who took my legs. Captain Crunch. Now, answer this question for me. I'll tell you who took them.
Sure.
Are you a virgin?
What?
I ain't telling you nothing until you answer the question there, Trebek.
Who are these disgusting people? There's Zach, there's this guy. What? Oi, get back in there. That is none of your business. Why do you even need to know? Interesting that you get the choice, by the way. So I wonder, we could say anything, and I wonder what the effect would be on the actual story. But, no, I'm going for it is none of your business. Wait, come on. Sorry about that, I'm fiddling with this. There we go. It is none of your business, buddy.
That's none of your business.
Then it's none of your business how I lost my little legs. Got it? Got it.
Touché, good sir. Touché.
What is this place?
This is the Flipper's Boutique, mademoiselle. I sell everything, from joy chips and porn cubes, strictly hardcore. Max illegality. What would be the fucking point otherwise? The satellites and BH generators?
Max Illegality, name of Jexus's new character in an
This place ain't
RPG.
your neighborhood S-Mart. Let me tell you, shop smart, shop S-Mart. Nah, what
Evil
I got here
Dead
costs
reference?
moolah. Mucho moolah.
Lovely.
Are you in the market for a neutronium bomb, by the by? Got a hot one
No.
sitting in storage. Give it to you for a cool 100 million, huh? Bargain. Interested?
Sure. Let me just check my wallet. No, of course not. Are you crazy?
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah, I know it's probably isn't that the joke though. It's just literally coming in and the first thing he goes, "What's wrong with your legs, man?" Instead of, "Hi, I'm April. What's your name?" Guy called you a prostitute, a stooge, and a snitch within the last 10 minutes, so ripping on him about his disability seems like fair game. I don't know. It's, you know, when they go low, you go high. But, you know, not today.
You're weird.
So are you.
Okay, down to
I need
business.
some information.
So visit the fucking library. Or go bother the Oracle or whatever. The Flipper can't help
The
you.
Oracle? Really?
That's too bad. I guess Warren was wrong about you.
Yeah. Hey, what?
Oh, he,
What was he wrong
said
about?
you were smart. But, you know, I
About you
guess
being
not.
the best there is at getting information. Any kind of information. I guess you can't help me.
Fuck yeah, I'm the best. Best there ever was, better than Chocolat. I'm the king of data streams, the emperor of the feed, baby. What kind of information do you need?
Yeah, how about we do stop this signal?
I need information on a guy called Jacob McAllen and an organization called the Vanguard, or the Church of Voltec.
Sounds pretty heavy. I gotta tell you, Voltex and shit, they got security top of the fucking food chain. You got something concrete for me to go on here, huh? Besides names? Names are nothing.
Yeah.
Details! Gods and the Jesus is in the details, woman. There's a
Wait,
fucking
what?
ocean of info
I thought the
out
devil
there.
was in the
Gotta
details.
know where to start, what to focus on, where do I begin? Give me a map.
I need
So that gives me
information
nothing.
on a guy called Jacob McAllen and an
But I can give him the
organization called
data cube.
Vanguard or the Church of Voltec.
Thank you for the help.
I'm the Flipper. The Flipper. Call me Burns, yeah, beautiful. Ha! See ya!
God, there's so many of these creepy guys. She's an 18-year-old girl. Some of these guys are way older than she is, and just creeping on her nonstop. That is just, ugh. Weird people.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up.
I got this data cube from
Nice,
the
Venom.
police station.
Yeah, so what the hell is on it?
You asked for details? This thing has details. Plenty of it. I hope.
And you expect me to sort through this shit for you, locate the relevant information, dive into the big blue sea of corporate security, and fish out whatever it is you need from the feed?
Yes.
Could you? Please?
Shit, you're cute. But if you weren't Warren's little plaything, I'd kick you out. And whatever. Hand it over and I'll give me a few minutes.
Such a disagreeable person. Fub. Nice. Nice. It's okay, Huthor. You shaved off that neck beard, remember? So we're literally gonna have to wait here for a couple of minutes. Oh, there we go.
Holy macaroni, you do know what the fuck you're fucking with here, yeah? You do know, don't you? These guys are the fucking epitome of uncoolness.
Sure.
It's good stuff, though. Precious information. I gotta hand it to you, sexy. You know what you were doing bringing this to the Flipster.
So, what can you tell about the Vanguard? Is there anything in there about where they're located and how to get access to their files?
Shit! Aren't you a little too eager to trot with the beast, babe? Slow down, chill. I'll tell you what you need to know. But first, take a look at this recording.
Yeah, that's what I also do when I don't know what to say in my lecture.
Okay?
We're gonna watch a film today. We're gonna watch, actually we're gonna watch Roots in its entirety.
To join in the effort, we must charge forward into a new era of compassion, companionship, and goodwill. An era of expansion and enrichment. A golden era. We must forge a future for ourselves, our children, and our children's children that can withstand the forces that oppose us. We shall be victorious.
Over what exactly?
What the Church of Voltec was created to do is bring spirituality back into our lives and into our world. Spirituality
Arcadia.
and knowledge. Our enemies have suppressed the truth for too long. We can no longer stand idly by while they spread their lies and their disinformation to the people of our planet. We must fight back. We must take to arms and defend ourselves against our oppressors. I am not, by nature, a man of violence, nor are you. I know that. But the time comes when all people must do their duty to protect their ideology and to preserve their beliefs. That time has come. Our time has come.
Isn't it just, Vaden? It's creepy.
We will do what we must to protect ourselves and our families. We will do what we must to defend our beliefs against the heretics. We will go to war if that's what it takes.
If that's what takes. Hold on, quiet people. I have questions.
Who was that? He was incredibly charismatic, but cold.
What do you think? Your friend and mine, Mr. Jacob McAllen, head honcho of the Church of Voltec, or the Vanguard if you wish. Supposed peaceful philosopher dude. Not the case, as it turns out. Obvious Hitler complex, real Nazi wannabe. This is heavy, dangerous shit you got here, and I love it.
But I thought the Church of Voltec was a peaceful religion dedicated only to meditation and philosophy.
You and 20 billion other souls, Missy. This is the truth, it's clear as simple as butter. Now take a look at this, on the screen again.
Who's this?
That's a guy named Gordon Halloway. Evil-looking dude,
Coach Ferratu.
Turns out he's McAllen's right-hand man, runs the Vanguard's secret ops. There's a gold mine of info in this data cube. Yeah! The Vanguard have a bunch of agents that they've bred in tanks. Their grasp of genetic engineering far surpasses anything I've seen so far. I've seen everything. From what I can tell, the Vanguard are up against an enemy they call the Fathers or the Sentinel.
Fathers, Sentinel, there we go.
Find out. Must be the good guys, though, if they're fighting these creeps. Anyhow, this guy Gordon, he was originally intended for some kind of religious duty, whatever the hell it was for the
He's
Sentinel
the Guardian.
dudes. Let's say, like, Dalai Lama or whatever.
He's the Guardian for
But
the
the Vanguard
Sentinels.
kidnapped him
Okay.
before he was ready. They did some shit with him, some experiments to try to use his powers, and I'm thinking this spiritual crap, it's just bullshit. But
But then the guy would have to be
both the
200 years
Vanguard
old.
and these Sentinel dudes, they believe this kid has powers, that he's destined for something very important. So when the Vanguard grab him, that's like, holy shit, fucking big deal.
What kind of experiments did they perform on the child?
Weird fucking things. Trying to control these powers he has? They fuck up big time, though. And the kid is totally screwed up. Split in half in some spiritual way. One part chaotic, the other pure logic. So now this dude Gordon, he's like the coldest motherfucker you'll ever meet, so stay out of his way. According to these documents, he'll kill somebody for cutting in line ahead of him, which I'll do too, you know, or like coughing in his own
So
direction,
again,
which I'll
unbalanced.
fucking lop your head off for, but anyway.
Stark and
Now,
Arcadia
he runs the
separated
whole
in his
dark
mind.
side of the Church of Voltec, and I'm guessing he's next in line to take over, after old man McCallan leaves this earthly realm, which could take ages, I'm afraid, with the tech these guys got.
How come the police were able to gather this much information on the Vanguard, and yet they don't do anything about it?
Exactly.
I don't know, maybe it's routine. Maybe they want something on the bastards to pressure them when they really need to. And maybe the information just got lost in the system. The fact is, though, that with assholes like these walking among us, we're not safe. None of us. Least of all you. So please don't hang around longer than necessary. Yeah.
So, okay, these guys are badasses, and I should stay as far away from them as possible. Disregarding that, however, where are the Vanguard headquarters?
You're either very brave or very stupid, Chiquita. But whichever it is, I shouldn't tell you.
Why? Because I'm a girl and I can't take care of myself?
No, because anybody who fucks with these guys is sure to end up with a bullet lodged in the back of their skull. Or worse.
I'll take that chance.
Shit. You know, I'm the flipper. The flipper. I'm not into this shit, you know. I'm strictly into sales and profit. This detective shit you're doing. What the hell is it? Why are you doing it?
For fun.
That's a very long story. Some other time, yeah? I really need that information, Mr. Flipper.
Okay, chill, Dick Smack. I got it. I got it. You see, the church has several unofficial headquarters round and about, but they're insignificant cover operations, basically. There's no concrete address on this data cube you gave me, but I scanned it through some online records quickly, and I discovered that the Voltex, the Vanguard, are linked to a very big company indeed.
The name we've been seeing everywhere.
Which is?
MTI, Malkuth Technologies Incorporated. Big guys, almost as big as Bocamba Mercer. Freaked the hell out of me, but it looks like the head honchos of the Vanguard may be running MTI. Which is kind of funny, because I got some beef with MTI, some heavy-duty beef. And now I got something to hit them back with, fuckers.
What does that mean? That MTI is run by the Vanguard?
It means that wherever the corporate headquarters of MTI are, you'll probably find the Vanguard elite.
And do you know where the MTI corporate headquarters are located?
I'm the flipper, dude! What the fuck do you think? Shit! Don't answer that. Grendel Avenue.
Grendel? Beowulf
I don't know
style?
where that is.
You don't know where Grendel Avenue is? Holy Christ! You kidding, yeah? It's like the numero uno neighborhood in Newport. Only the top dogs live there. Apartments go for hundreds of millions of dollars.
How do I get there?
Sorry, babe, a slag like you are stuck on the ground level for all eternity. There's no stepping up in the world for you. Gotta have proper ID, top level ID to get to Grendel
that
Avenue.
lift.
And you don't, babe.
That lift,
Sorry.
in what was it, west? Dude, get me better ID then. You jerk. Okay. And Huthor, it's not just the early 2000 games predicting political future. Cultural theorists have been predicting this happening for quite a while. Look into work of Slavoj Žižek, which is Slavoj, and Žižek is Zizek. Except, you know, with a whole bunch of diacritics, but you'll find him like that. Slavoj Žižek. He basically predicted like all of this happening. Ragnar, he's still like that 20 years later. Yeah, it's a lot of swearing. Although I accept at least that it's limited to specific characters. It's not the world that's this puerile, but it's specific characters who really are jerks. Like this guy and Zach, they're really sexist jerks. And some others absolutely aren't.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up! What is it?
That's pretty fun, Fub.
Could you fix me up with some fake identification?
Super.
Why would you want that?
How else am I going to get to Grendel Avenue?
Hey, I'm warning you, don't fuck with those Vanguard shitheads. Yeah, they bite. And I bet you they don't let go like fucking... What do you call those little fucking dogs that don't let go?
Rottweilers?
Bull terriers?
Pitbull terriers. Oh.
Shit. Man, those things are nasty. Fucking wicked nasty.
I mean, certainly they weren't Chihuahuas. Yeah, okay, so...
Can we discuss the fake identification I need?
Baby, I gotta tell you, it's gonna cost you cash only. You got a lot of cash? Lots of it. You better come it out of your ears, baby. Sorry, friend of a friend and all, but it ain't cheap. And I advise you to forget about it pronto.
Let me worry about that. How much will it cost me? I have, like, $300.
Ha! Try 20K on for size, shortcake. Sorry, little missy, but fake IDs cost a moolah. I need to buy a properly generated key from a connection downtown. I need an authorized blank card. You're an idiot. It don't come cheap, that stuff. Even if I cut out my profit, which for a friend of Warren's I just may, it'll still come to $15,000, baby.
Wait, what? About swearing, what's Miss Candela saying there? Lately, since Sean Vanneman, no idea who that is, has made this stir, I don't know exactly what you're referring to. Starting to lean more over to Ragnar Tina's nasty language. Huh. Not quite sure what that's about. Oh god, no. Would you consider alternative forms of payment for a fake ID? No. Oh god, no. Ooh. We already had this with Zach. And he ended up groping you, sexually harassing you until you smacked him away.
Would you consider alternative forms of payment for a fake ID?
Sorry, Chiquita, that urge disappeared with my little legs.
Okay.
No! Oh, not that! God forbid! More like a favor or something you need.
Oh, God.
Don't think I need it. Whoa! God!
You need an anti-grav unit, which I can get from the police station.
Shit, it gets me every time.
What's up with your chair?
What's up with your chair?
The anti-grav control unit is fried like fried taters, brainiac. It'll be gone for good in a few days. But I'm hoping my good friend, my buddy, my mate, Freaky Sales, gets me a new one before that, so it don't fall down.
If I get you a new anti-grav control unit, would that get me a fake ID?
If you found a good one that actually works, and one that can lift more than 200 kilos, hey, sure. Like you're gonna find one.
Well, all right.
Thanks.
That's a deal.
Sure.
You are a highly disagreeable person and an odd little man. I will see you soon, gnome. I shall be in possession of an anti-grav unit. This is definitely the type of moment where I'd like just a map so you don't have to keep on clicking, walking through area after area after area. I'm really beyond that in my interest in games where I just want a map, click on it, and then I'll assume they walked there and that it took time. It doesn't break my immersion if I could just fast travel between bits. Sean Vanneman has made this turn. PewDiePie. Oh wait, isn't PewDiePie called Felix Kjellberg or something along those lines? Is using profanity. He did shooting game on live streams and Villa felt offended. Clint Copperhead strike for video made 18 months ago. Yeah. That's interesting actually. That whole case, because I know that West. In PUBG, he clearly swore using a racial epithet. Clearly intentionally. But he wasn't... The weird thing is, he wasn't using it in a racial context. But obviously, it's still a racial epithet that that he's taken as synonymous as you know, very negative, as in this bad person, this annoying person, this frustrating person, so he used a racial epithet. The weird thing is, the company, I think, legally is in its right to say, we will DMCA strike you, because technically all that they said was, use our, you know, the Firewatch devs said, use our material, because they have a right to do that, but from what I understand, they just put that blanket statement on a website, which is not sufficient legal proof for it. It's too volatile, too ephemeral a statement to actually be valid. But yeah, so it's weird that the other thing that's weird is legally they're allowed to do the DMCA strike. It's not what the DMCA system is for, though. Because they're just trying to take punitive action on a streamer. That's weird. He wouldn't survive a night in Irish bar if you think this is vulgar language. Probably.
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Damn. Dust.
Oh, Dead Anthony, you're kidding me. If you hold the tilt key, it lets you skip frames and move quickly through animations and dialogue? Wait, I remember reading something about that. Game settings. Oh, I guess I need to enable that to use escape, apparently, according to this.
Mission 5.
That is amazing. Thank you for that tip, Dead Anthony. That'll save quite a bit of time. Okay, so the soda can.
No, I know he's thirsty, but I'm not in the business of being helpful when I've got a job to do. I need to find a way to get him to abandon his post.
He's not racist, he's given millions of dollars to charity, given 10,000 Rwandas in Africa clean water. Philipper is a jerk, he wants attention to this game. Yeah, I don't know, I think the problem is what constitutes racism and what helps with racism and against racism and...
Step away from the fence, ma'am.
Yeah, I still need to get him away then. Because it was, you know, it was a racial slur. That absolutely, I think. It's a racial slur that he used. That is not even...
I know he's thirsty.
That is not even up to discussion, I think. It was clearly a racist slur.
I need to find a way to get him to abandon his post.
I think the discussion for some people is more, did he mean it in a racial sense or not? But I think even so, the use of the word is problematic. I think he shouldn't have done it. I'm not too sure whether that's like conclusive and absolute proof that he is a racist. I think more that he made an expression which is an absolute example of racism. And that's it. You know, to me, I think what he should have just done was release a video saying, I don't know whether he did, I didn't keep up with that, but just, you know, send out a video saying, yeah, that was stupid, sorry, I shouldn't have done that. It was in the heat of the moment and I realized that it's bad. Done. Develops towards the copyright for gameplay, so they're within the rights to claim copyright. Exactly, Phil. Oh yeah, Mighty Sid, that is... it's difficult, because I think there's always multiple things at play. Where you can think, yeah, there's more important things to solve. But there's also things which are directly in your scope of influence and things which aren't. I want to kind of talk to that cop again, get some more clues here. It's not full-blown racist, can stand companies who get nervous around that kind of humor. Yeah, I think it was a real dumb decision. I don't even know if it's a decision on this point.
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Damn. Dust.
So you're complaining about dust. Here's the thing I'm not getting right now.
Bingo Classic Soda.
We have the soda can. We can give it to him.
I
He's
know
complaining about
thirsty,
dust.
But I'm not in the business of being helpful when I've got a job to do. I need to find a way to get him to abandon his post.
We need to find a way to get him to abandon his post. The radio's on, so maybe if I go to the station entrance, I can get him to be called back for some reason. It's a total different game. It had nothing to do with the developer of this game. Covered infringing. Why wasn't it sooner? 8 months to strike him. Yeah, I think the point is, yeah, they're using the copyright strike as a punitive action towards PewDiePie. They're not doing copyright strike because he infringed on copyright. They're doing it because this incident made them want to disassociate from him.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
I'd like that form for complaining about lewd and indecent behavior, please.
Number?
31366.
Not getting offended on behalf of people who ought to be and is not. Okay, we can't go back there either. Yeah, I think Huther, you're hitting a little
One
bit
soda's
on.
plenty enough.
I think you're hitting a little bit on some of the issues there, where people who get in positions of power or attention have, actually no, just people in the media like that get more power, just flat out. By being who they are, they exert a lot of power, and I think that's more the outrage that people feel over the things that he's said, because he's influential over quite a lot of people. And the thought is also that he's quite influential over a lot of younger people as well, and that he might normalize behavior that you wouldn't want to see normalized. Let's just stab him like right in the back. Ironic statement, I know, after saying normalizing behavior that you wouldn't want to see normalized. I'll give you a little bit of plastic flour. No? Let's just have a look here. Let's have a careful look to see... to pixel hunt. It's a laser fence, it's the anti-grav control unit, the thing I want. Now with that laser fence, I know I can use the mirror shard on it. But he stops me because he's there.
Step away from the fence, ma'am.
Now he's coughing. There's dust. And I can give him a soda can for some reason.
I know he's thirsty, but I'm not in the business of being helpful when I've got a job to do. I need to find a way to get him to abandon his post.
If it was a real problem with racist disguising their racist behavior as edgy humor, it's just a joke.
Mission 5.
Yeah, I think, Huther, I'm with you on that point, where for the other company, I don't think it was about right or wrong or ethics or racism or any of that. I think that company simply wanted to disassociate its public image with something that they would consider to get a negative effect on sales. But yeah, I understand, Fub, exactly. That's the difficult thing about certain types of humor. You know, edgy humor was just a joke. It's real difficult to have a right place about it. Although, I think it was Mel Brooks who spoke of Blazing Saddles. If you remember, Blazing Saddles has a lot of people with saying a lot of racial epithets. Specifically, there's the one black sheriff who constantly gets called the N-word by everybody else. And remember, at the time, he was considering whether he should do that. Because, you know, he was speaking as a Jewish American, thinking, oh, what is our position in society right now, and can I do this with this other group? And apparently he, for that movie, he did make sure specifically to get a staff of half African-American writers, half, you know, assorted, half others, so that he could at least say, hey, is this okay with you as a panel? And apparently one of his chief writers basically said, look, we're making fun of this. This is the bad guys who are saying this. That's how you know they're bad guys, because they're using these racial slurs. That's why it's funny, because these people have bad endings. They're bad people who do bad things and have bad endings. And that's about the only way where I can see, okay, I see where...
It's a police officer.
How
He's guarding
that
the
has
wreckage.
a context. How that makes some kind of sense. Okay. What am I thinking about here? What am I doing? We need to get him removed. We're hearing police sounds. So what I'm thinking is... that guy maybe needs to get called away. So I'm thinking actually we go back to the station and see if in the hallway there's somehow a way we can call in an emergency to get him distracted. I don't get what the bingo cola plays in this though.
It's a
Blazing
toolbox.
stats, exactly. Company questions and actions are wrong, purely in the sense they're abusing YouTube DMCA system. Yeah. Or says no other manner for a company to disassociate themselves. Yeah, that... I guess they could have released some kind of press release, maybe. Issued a press release, I mean. It takes one court case to go against him, and the intended to get Rutgers Foundation, yeah.
The label on that shelf says, reporting indecent or lewd behavior by bingo or BM personnel, number 3136.
Okay, I don't think I could ask her.
Excuse me.
You again.
Thanks.
No. Okay. This is weird, but it'll help us
This
move
phone,
around.
099-12090.
Okay, let's see.
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers.
Okay, we need to move to a place where we can create a distraction for that police officer. Let's go to Hope Street. See if anybody here has any good ideas on how I can create a distraction.
I don't want to...
Warren, can you help me out, buddy?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Anything for my sister.
Bye, Warren.
Hey, keep it cool, sister.
Whoa. Port docs. Skip some of this animation. This is really a game changer. I mean, there is the risk of losing out on some... There we go.
It's a rickety ladder.
Some useful things, but you never know. Let's talk to him. This is saving so much time.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up. What is it?
Oh yeah, I think what
Thanks.
Kuther is saying is interesting as well, because this really is...
Sure.
That's the thing. The problem with Let's Play is there's actually no protection for Let's Play at all. No legal... Hey.
It's a container. I've been up close and personal with enough trash for one lifetime. So, no.
Oh, soda can, paint shaker, I get it. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, Let's Plays and so on,
I think that's quite enough.
they're not protected on anything. It's not fair use. It's pretty
This
obvious
is
that
volatile
it's not fair
stuff.
use.
I better get rid of it as soon as possible.
You know, you're not critiquing it, you're not reviewing it, you're literally just playing the game for other people to enjoy. It's like saying, oh yeah, you know, I take the audio from this famous rock band, but I sing over it. You know, that wouldn't really be creating something new. That would be using the work of other people to your own financial benefit.
It's a pretty volatile can of soda. It could explode at any moment. Would you like a cold soda, officer, to wash away the dust?
Much obliged, ma'am.
She really is a giant jerk to the police, isn't she?
Damn it! I have to get to the service office before my suit short circuits.
I feel so bad. And I love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say she did not sound genuine at all. I feel so bad. Yeah, let's grab that anti-grav unit.
The AG control unit is fastened tight with a couple of big screws. Yanking it free might damage the unit.
Wait, did I just... Yeah, okay.
It's an anti-gravity control unit. Such a tiny device for such an...
Oh, hey. No, continue.
It's an anti-gravity control unit. Such a tiny device for such an enormous job. I sure hope this wasn't the reason the shuttle went down, or Mr. Flipper might be in for a nasty surprise.
Perfect. Well, that's the thing, Ms. Candela. Their website does clearly say that people can stream and make money for it. But the thing is, the question of whether it's binding is up for discussion. Because legal documents, the problem with the website is that it's mutable. For one, it is not a legal binding agreement forever. Because there are no such agreements. That there's no way for you to say everybody for perpetuity, for all time can use this, because you can change your mind with that. So that is one major thing that they'd be facing. They're allowed to withdraw it on an individual basis because no signed written deals have been made. And there are other lawyers who are also saying that they're not quite sure whether anything online can ever get that kind of status. Whether any statement on a website, because it is so mutable, could ever be held as a valid contract. Well, not necessarily, Ms. Candela. Not all YouTubers would have to take on the content. They have the right, as a company, to very specifically identify who may or may not use that content. That's the weird thing about law, where you can do illegal things. The problem is, you need to be sued for you to get, experience problems. Like, if I go next door and I steal something of my neighbor's, if my neighbors never sue me for it, nothing happens. And that's sort of the place where this streaming is right now. It's not really covered under fair use. And that's what Kuther's trying to point out. It's a gray area. The point is you're actually not allowed to use it in this way, but companies let people because they understand by now, usually, mostly, that it ends up being a benefit for them. That there's that symbiotic relationship. Let's players need the companies to allow them to play the games, and the companies need the Let's Players for free marketing. But they can still take individual action if and when they want to, and that's exactly sort of the sore spot that's being hit here. Oh, I should have used the thing. I shouldn't have started a conversation with him.
What is it?
Thanks.
Sure.
It has to be a personal contract. No, not necessarily. That's the interesting thing. Again, it's due to the status of the statement they made on the website, which is
I'll be
fleeting.
right up.
Oh, I have a good example.
Is this what you need?
Let's wait for this first.
Whoa, heavy duty. That baby's worth just enough for me to get you top of the line all access ID, babe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, with this, I might even be able to zoom on out of here once in a while. Excellent.
So how soon can you have the ID ready?
A couple of days.
Really? Kind of need it now.
Please, I need it now.
Oh, no. Ain't gonna happen. Shit takes time, you know? Shit takes time. Tomorrow night at the earliest. Can't promise anything, though, but I'll certainly try for the little girl.
I really want to sabotage that anti-grav unit, buddy. My little weasel there, but
It's a mishmash of old and new computer hardware. Very cyberpunkish.
so we just wait. Guess we're done.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up.
Oh well, Huthor. Law in general is not really motivated by morals. It's motivated by law.
When will my ID card be ready?
That's the interesting thing.
Tomorrow night, earliest.
The thing that people misunderstand, where courts are not about right and wrong. Courts are about legal and illegal. Something can be wrong, but if it's legal, then it's fine. That's the weird thing of it. The best thing a judge can do in most Western legal systems is, for instance, see that something is wrong, but then say, well, the law says it's right, but I urge politicians to fix the problem. That's sort of the separation between being, between law and politics. Say copyright court is even more so, yeah. I think the example I was going to give about agreements is, for example, something as simple as getting married. You can say that you're getting married, or that you're married to a person and have a marriage. That's not an eternally binding contract. You can get divorces, and that's as simple as basically going to a judge and saying, "I'm done with this." That's not where I need to be. And of course that is an example of a very specific personal contract, but I think the case with this message on the website was that it wasn't a binding legal contract between that company and every single other human being on the planet. It was a throwaway mention of, hey, if you want to stream, you can do it. The thing is, what happened to it is what most people who don't understand how law works is they figure, oh, we'll write it in some legalese and then it's a legal contract, but that's not how the law works. It wasn't, there was no, for one, the problem is, how can they make that contract internationally? International law doesn't work as easy as that. And then secondly, was it notaried? Was a notary present there? Did they validate it? I think we're done here. Do we just sleep? You damn Ice Cube? I don't get that reference, Huthor. Oh, well, wait. Are you talking about that thing where Walt Disney's supposed to have cryogenically frozen himself? Is that an actual thing? Don't see a clear answer online. Well, Ms. Cannell, that's exactly the point, really. That's this is a situation that the law hasn't really encountered or or said anything about. And that's why lawyers are saying, hey, this is open to interpretation. This still needs to be decided by a judge.
I can see right into the common room. That's amazing.
I wouldn't call that amazing as just
the shades
physics.
are drawn.
Yeah, I know Cortex. Cool. Cortez want to talk to him. I just... Wait, would he be back in the theater? Because I was thinking, you know, where do I meet him? Where is he? Metro West? No, he was in Metro Circle. Whip Street. Hey, they removed the, they removed that one. Okay, I guess I just go to Hope Street then and see if he's there.
Stirring up support for their ideas. And Arcadians, those easily misled sheep, they embrace these ideas because they prophesize change. And change is always attractive to humans.
Did I skip something?
Not only humans. The Vanguard are using the Tyrant to force their changes into effect. They say the Tyrant have turned to religion, that they have...
The Tyrant. Those beasts are not much for loyalty, but promise them money and power. The Vanguard are probably ready to offer them half of the Northlands, perhaps even Mercuria itself for their services. And they have certainly wanted to put their filthy claws on that city for as long as I can remember.
Yes, it's beginning to look quite bleak. What about the girl?
I think she may have seen the light, finally. She does not know even half of what is going on, and if she did, I do not think she would be able to handle it. Better she does not know.
Really now?
Aren't you worried that the fate of the balance in our worlds is in the hands of a child? A simple country girl?
Of course. I do my best to help her, as does the mother in her way. Still, April will be on her own soon enough, and then... who knows? After all, she is the one. No one seems to doubt that. The balance knows, and the balance provides. And if the balance believes in this girl, we should as well.
Spoken as a man of true faith.
But of course, Father, you're not the only one who places his faith in higher powers.
Speaking of higher powers, I have to go prepare my sermon for tonight.
And what lessons will be taught today?
You know the usual. Sacrifice, devotion, faith, the cornerstones of any religion. Even the Vanguard seem to follow these tenets. They require devotion through faith just as much as we do.
Good night, Raúl. Que Dios te bendiga.
He knows we've been listening. He has to know. Okay, for one, who is Sean? Not heard of my opinion. Does like me after this longest journey game. Take down your other video, please. I know, it's if they have the legal right to demand that, they have the legal right to demand it.
It's Cortez.
That is sadly the thing. You are subject to the whim of others when you stream.
So quiet, so spiritual.
See, I'm no Catholic, but I still like coming here to meditate. To pray, if you want.
If you're not a Catholic, who do you pray to?
To the universe. To the balance. To the rock in this floor and the air around us. To you and to myself.
What is that, Buddhism?
It's life, señorita. Pure and simple. So, what did you dig up today?
Oh, nothing, except for everything you ever wanted to know about the Vanguard and Jacob McAllen.
Boom.
You got the information? You found Warren? He helped you?
He's
Eventually.
down the street,
It wasn't
buddy.
easy, but I know where to find McAllen, and I'm working on how to get there. I should be all set by tomorrow.
Good news. And just in time, too. Things are not going well out there.
What do you mean?
The balance is collapsing, and magic is seeping through into this world. Stark is still protected by its strong currents of logic and order, but Arcadia is on the brink of war and utter chaos. Unless we act quickly, Arcadia will fall into disorder, and Stark will follow.
Can't we get help?
Everyone with the power and will to help is doing so. But you are so much more important than anyone else. You can travel to Arcadia to bring order to chaos, at least until we find the Guardian and return him to his realm.
What about the Vanguard?
We investigate your lead tomorrow, yes? If we find what we are looking for, if they have the Guardian or know where he is, then we are one step closer to victory. But we still need to find the entrance to his realm. And the situation in Arcadia is not getting any better, not without your help.
I don't know anything. What can I do?
By just being there, you are helping. You are strong in the balance, April, and your power flows into those you meet and helps them against the tides of chaos. Whatever you do, however you do it, you are helping.
I still feel so helpless. I don't understand half of what you tell me, and as for the other half, I can't help being skeptical.
Good. Do not trust everyone or everything, and make a stand against that which you do not believe. Just be sure to accept the truth when you find it, and embrace the good in the world.
That seems slightly contradictory.
I'll do my best. What are we going to do now?
Believe in everything, as long as you believe in
Tomorrow, we will visit with McAllen, find what he knows and use it. Then the day after, you will go back to Arcadia. At most, we have a week. But it should be enough. As for today, relax, be with your friends.
I don't think I'll ever be able to relax again.
We pay a heavy price for our knowledge, yes. But try to enjoy yourself, because the hard work begins in the morning. I will see you then, yes?
Wait! Where are you going to be this time?
We will meet here, yes? I'm afraid I cannot go back to Venice, not now. There are people looking for me.
People?
The Vanguard?
Yes. They know what I am, who I am. They will
What?
not rest until they have me. So we must work very fast to destroy them. Tomorrow, then?
He is a dragon.
Tomorrow. Have a good night, okay? Be careful.
Thank you, señorita. And you.
Would have been cool if he disappeared here and you just heard footsteps like, what? An experienced graphic shock from this to the second to the third. Oh, much like we had from Witcher 1 to Witcher 2 and Witcher 2 to Witcher 3. Views and spirituality is somewhat aligned with the guy. TLJ fan concerns. Ah, there we go. Huthor. Secret Arcadian. So you have something of an advantage of just being an all-out atheist. As far as I'm oh my god. Red hats. They've been ruined. 2016 ruined red hats for everybody. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you know, any spirituality that I've seen, any religion, it's just different forms of safety blankets. That guy is there all the time. Hey, it's the skaters again.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
But yeah, my view on spirituality, not a thing. It's, you know, a human activity. It's a human mechanism. It's something that communities and societies have created to relieve tension, to deal with uncertainty. But, you know, there's no specific, as far as I'm concerned, no specific truth value.
Draft. Actually, I'm not a beer person. I prefer a glass of white wine or a cup of steaming mocha.
That's a bit weird though to go, draft. Wait a minute, I don't like beer. Never mind. That's certainly, you're not certain that atheism necessarily precludes spirituality? It does. If you believe that there is something like that, you probably have you adhere to some form of agnosticism rather than atheism. Because atheism, even though atheist as in no God, even though that's a direct meaning, it does include the view that there is simply no spiritual aspect to life, no religious aspect, no non-physical aspect. Anything else is under the large, broad category of agnosticism, which includes views such as, I think there's something, but I think I just don't know what it is, or I believe in vague somethings, as in, I think there's literally a somethingism, as in I don't have a specific belief, but I, pick and choose some things that I like, or I can feel that there's something even though I don't give it a name. Those are all forms of agnosticism rather than atheism. I was hoping to spend some time with that jerkbag.
Hey, what are you doing?
Creepily waiting for me? If that guy is a Vanguard spy... Hi, kitty. Hey, kitty. I think spirituality necessarily requires belief in something deific. Yeah, but that's the thing about atheism, though. That doesn't necessarily mean deific. That just means, is there, any form of belief? An atheist simply goes along the lines of, there's nothing that you need to believe in. Either it's proven or it's not proven. So that precludes all of spirituality as well, because any form of spirituality still has that base level of belief, something that you assume to be true, or feel to be true, or
I've never been
anything
there.
that you would say, hey, we can't know it right now, but I feel it's there. Kitty cam demand.
Charlie?
Wait.
Emma?
Whoa.
What are you guys doing here?
We locked ourselves in to wait for you. I hope you don't mind.
No,
Kinda.
of course not. By the way, I think Zach was spying on you guys. I caught him leaning up against the door, and he hurried back into his room the second I arrived.
He's such a
check out my
loser.
Twitter,
And he seems
Miss
to have a
Candela.
personal vendetta against you now after what you did to him. Or what he claims you did last night.
Gotta love the guy. So what's up? What's the occasion?
We want to know what's going on with you, April.
What do you mean? Nothing's going on.
Don't lie to your best friends. That's way below you. We know something's going on. There's no point denying it. For 3 days straight, you've been away all day. You've been acting weird and hanging around Cortez, of all people. And then today we find out you've been up to Metro Circle by yourself? I mean, April, for God's sake, what is going on?
Thanks, Zevin. Twitter is not kitty cam, indeed. Yeah, no, there's promise he moves around a whole lot, so there's no easy kitty cam that I can put on him. Doing some research from painting? No, that's a lie. Just exploring? That's a lie. No, I want to be honest with them.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Try us. We're your friends. Whatever it is, I'm sure we can help. Somehow.
I want to be honest with them because they're my friends and they've been nothing but good to me. Emma and Charlie have both been real good. They've been open, they've been supportive, they've been kind. This is the answer of somebody who's afraid that they're going to call her insane. And I think they're going to call her insane, but let's be honest.
I've been chosen to save the world.
It sounds so stupid.
Stop kidding around, April. We're serious.
So am I. I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
You're actually telling us the truth. What do you mean you've been chosen to save the world?
As in, there's something really bad going down. I can't say exactly what, but Cortez is with the good guys, and I've been drafted.
Yeah, way to not make it
Look,
sound like
April,
a cult.
if you're having some kind of nervous breakdown, we'll do anything to...
God, I knew I should have kept my mouth shut. Forget it. I don't even believe in myself, so why should you?
I believe you, April. I've seen things these past few days, strange, inexplicable things. And my grandma taught us that there's more to this world than meets the eye. And after all, it's you saying these things. My friend, April.
Charlie,
I've
you're
never known you
awesome.
to lie or even exaggerate the truth. If you believe it, I believe it. And I'm sure the same goes for Emma.
Also, why is he squatting
Thank
down
you, Charlie.
weirdly?
It means a lot to me. I wish I could tell you everything, but I don't think I can.
Sure thing, Miss Candela.
I understand. When you're ready. But if there's anything at all we can do to help, well, don't hesitate to ask.
So this is interesting. What is Huther saying? Something you have struggled is the wrong word, but... Oh, something you have struggled is the wrong word, with for a while. You think you just have some pseudo-spiritual fulfillment from the universe at large. Something sort of akin to absurdism. But yeah, is there a spiritual aspect to that, Huther? Because philosophically, absurdism indeed is a branch of nihilistic philosophy that simply just assumes that there is, and that's important about absurdism, by the way, that there is an absolute lack of meaning in the universe. That's the entire point of nihilism. That there is no point, there's no purpose, there's nothing. And where nihilism is the sort of negative aspect of that, something like absurdism, and I'd argue even Buddhism, is like a positive spin on it. Where Buddhism goes, well, yep, there's no point to it. It's useless. You yourself, you're not even a thing. But hey, look on the bright side. That means nothing really matters. Accept that and let go. Where, I mean, that's of course putting all various forms of Buddhism, just easily summarizing in one go, but it's as sort of an idea behind it, like a broad strokes description. And absurdism would be the position where you would go, it's laughable. It's bizarrely, hilariously laughable that we're here. And there is no meaning, and that's fine. And that's why you can choose anything as meaning. And interesting enough, absurdism, as a philosophy, is a path that can lead to religion. Because it accepts, like nihilism, that there is no meaning, and that meaning is created by human beings. And a choice of religion is an escape for that all-encompassing fear of nothingness. It's, laugh at it for its ridiculousness, or find religion. Oh yeah, exactly, Fup. There's absolutely lectures to be made about that, and it's very interesting, because I think there's a similarity in what they do, but there's a very distinct and crucial branch that where one goes completely one path and the other goes completely the other path, between nihilism and Zen Buddhism. I'm just trying to sort of point out that they both have this same, they start at the same point of you as a human being, as an ego. There is no real point to you except to, to accept that you are that one drop of water that will join the, I always mix it up. Is it the Atman or the Brahman? I think Brahman is where we live, and Atman is the ocean, right? Not quite sure. I'm sure Ingeborg would be able to correct me, and you as well. Okay, let's there are a few things you can help me with. Let's focus on our friends, because this is awkward right now. We're just standing here and they're just like, so April, April, hello, you've been having this glassy look, there are a few things you could help me with.
There are a few things you could help me with.
Great. What?
Like I said, I can't really tell you
Welcome
very
back, Miss
much about
Candela.
what's going on. Not yet, anyway. Tomorrow, After I've had a good night's sleep, I'll try explaining as much as possible. But there's one thing you can do for me. I have reason to suspect that somebody's out to get me, or Cortez.
Who?
Long story, but I could need some backup. These goons, these agents, they could be closing in, and whatever advanced warning you're able to give me...
We'll do our best. What do they look like?
I'm not sure, but you'll know when you see them, I'm sure. Anybody suspicious around, let me know.
This is kind of exciting, but you gotta tell me, what are they after you for? Did you do something illegal?
Not yet. Not really. It's what I might do that they're worried about. But please don't ask me any more questions today. Just keep your eyes and ears peeled for anything weird.
See, I would have gone. I just need an evening to relax.
Sleep, and tomorrow I should be able to tell you more. But thanks for helping me out, guys. I really appreciate it.
We're all hanging out at the cafe tomorrow night, April, so you're just gonna have to join us.
Those are some good friends.
Now get some sleep. Sorry to tell you this, but you look totally exhausted.
I'm glad we had this talk. Thanks for checking up on me, guys.
Sure.
Nice, Vaden. I like that joke. Good
night,
setup.
Charlie.
Good night, girl. Sweet dreams.
We are going to be traveling to Arcadia, aren't we? That seems very uncomfortable as a sleeping position. Come on, lie down. There we go. Still though, you're perched on the edge of the bed. One odd turn, you're going to fall off. Father Rao? Oh god, Gordon something or other. I'm shifting through my cupboard.
What's that noise?
That is very Narnia. So I don't remember having drawn anything. Again, the weird way she gets up. That animation really should have been adjusted.
Where's that light coming from?
Actually, I do wonder about that purple light.
Oh!
And again, she goes there in her undies. Chapter 4. I'm starting to think this might be a good moment to call it.
Not again. Not now.
Hey, I heard about this inn.
This is a
They
dream.
talked about
I
that.
really do, because if Cortez didn't open a shift, who did?
You did.
And how will I get home again on my own?
Seriously though, walking into an inn in your underwear, maybe you just want to get a cloak?
And I'm guessing this is Mercuria. It smells like it, like a mix between fresh flowers and cow dung. There's some kind of part going on in there.
Okay, there we go. I could finally read up on chat here. So Huther's saying, absurdism is almost dismissive of our insignificance, being laughable and so forth, but personally, you'll embrace it, using it to find perspective in your life, recognize your finite existence, and what's important to you as a person. That sort of almost leans towards Buddhism there, Huther. But yeah, that is, absurdism isn't necessarily dismissive. Absurdism just realizes how ridiculous it is. Fub saying, Zen says, paraphrasing your own unlearned words, there's no meaning to life. There we go. There's no meaning to life. You might as well make something good out of it. Yeah, see, that's sort of the... that's a different approach. It's the same starting point as absurdism, but takes a different approach to it. Exactly. That's the key difference between nihilism and absurdism. Nihilism is indeed, why do anything? Nothing matters. And absurdism takes that and says, well, if nothing matters, then we are the ones who define and create meaning. So that's a starting point. So yeah, no, you're right on your terminology there. Hey, look, Huthor, that's why you show up here. That's postmodern definitions of art and philosophy and that kind of nonsense. We are back to where we are with this channel. All the time, every time. Byronic books time. Sleep fully clothed from now on. Exactly, just in case you're pulled into a different world. I wonder what she says if I look at her.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
Like, so not appropriate. I want to know what her diary says. Where do you get in there again? April's diary. Oh god, no, that's a lot of stuff to read. Yeah, this is all everything from, let's see. This one we read, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna read those off stream, I think. Ah, well. Save the game as well. Little cat, he has a very short tail. He has a, I don't know, he has a relatively long tail. I think he folded it around himself quite curiously there. But if you see him, if he's standing here, he's quite a large cat. If he fully uses his tail, it comes up pretty darn high. Exactly, Fub. Somebody just think you should have done some sort of academic subject, but your devotion is sort of thought as amateur enthusiast level at best. Here's a place that ends you up, Huthor. You are highly equipped after doing those degrees, as I can say from personal experience, to critically analyze a lot of situations. You are capable of working in a lot of positions, and just a variety of positions, because whatever it is you walk into, like right now, you know, working at the uni with a department of business. I know nothing about business, but I can read every policy document they have, and I can interpret it, analyze it, point out the flaws, adjust the movements that they need to make. I can look at the problems that we encounter and argue the legal side and the ethical side. You're fully equipped for all of those things with a proper degree in philosophy. And nobody will recognize that, nobody will hire you, because everyone will go, oh, you're a teacher, right? And you go, well, actually, no, I can do philosophy. Ah, yeah, so you sit around and talk about trees falling in woods, right? No, it really is something else. It's like that saying, those who ignore history are doomed to repeat it, those who study history are doomed to sit by and watch it happen. Very short tail. Oh wait, any dealing with summer? Hold on, let me see which picture that is. Where can I see my own things? Twitter, how do you work? Can I click my own tweets or photos that I've posted? How do I get to my own account? How do you do these things? Come on, people. Let's see. My god, I retweet a lot of nonsense, don't I just? How Indy's dealing with the summer. Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, no, that's a that's a bad picture to go by, because yeah, that's where he has his tail sort of folded weirdly underneath him. And you need to check the size of the cat in general. Compare him to the chair that he's there on. He is easily the size of my leg. That is a giant cat, and he has very tall legs for some reason. Very tall paws. It's weird. Okay. This is why Marxism appeals to you. Instead of hunter in the morning, artist in the evenings, philosopher in the morning, and 3D modeler in the evening. Seize the means of production, my friend. His tail's longer than his back legs? Oh, wow. That is a long tail. Okay. We're gonna quit. Yes, we're gonna quit. it has been a fun stream. I've enjoyed streaming with you and talking with you. But tomorrow is another day at work, sadly. So I'm gonna be heading off, have some nice, doing some nice reading, and then going off to sleep. Let me see. There's a nice streamer around my size that I can refer you to that you might be interested in. Sadly, nobody I'd like to refer you to right now. That's a bit of a pity. I mean, I could host a Games Done Quick or a Co-Carnage, but what's the point? You know, they're giant streams. There's nothing we can add to that. No, I see no small streamers that I like to host right now. So, that means I will just leave it here. Wish you a nice Sunday evening, and hope you have a good week. And I'll see you next Saturday.